Li Shimin. From now on, I am no longer your son, Li Shimin, nor am I the 5th prince of the Great Tang. I will take my mother and leave the palace. I'll go far away to the northern frontier. From now on, my mother and I will have nothing to do with the Li royal family.
Li Yu. I just time-traveled, and it is my wedding day. Yet, on the very night of the wedding, he was falsely accused of losing control and committing violence while drunk, killing the daughter of the Vice Minister of Personnel. Faced with pressure from all ministers, faced with Li Shimin's ruthlessness, Li Yu decisively renounced his position as prince.
You unfilial son! You got drunk and killed someone! How dare you be so arrogant! Do you really think I don't dare to kill you?
Your Majesty, all the fault lies with me. It is my failure to discipline him. I beg your Majesty to show mercy!
The Prince of Qi, Li Yu, is brutal and domineering, and behaves erratically. Last night, on his wedding day, he killed someone. His crime is unforgivable. Even if he reduces himself to a commoner, it would still be hard to atone for his crime. Although the Prince of Qi lost his virtue due to drinking, it was ultimately not his intention. Previously, your Majesty ordered him to be exiled to the northern frontier for 3 years of labor, as a severe punishment. When a prince breaks the law, he's punished, like a commoner. Those are your Majesty's own words, and also the words of the Great Tang's law.
Enough! Take this unfilial son to the prison! Exile him to the frontier tomorrow! Drag him away!
I am innocent, if there is any crime. It lies in this. Though I am a prince, I do not have your trust, Li Shimin.
Insolent! 5th brother, how can you speak to the Emperor like that? And how dare you call our father by his given name?
Though I am a prince of the Great Tang, has Li Shimin ever, for even one day,
Treated me as a prince of the Great Tang since I was born. How many times has he come to see me?
Last night, on my wedding day, I was dead drunk and unconscious. How could I have killed someone? He neither asked for the reason, nor handed the case over to the Grand Court of Justice for investigation, only because he is the Emperor. He pronounced me guilty with just one word. A man like that. How can I acknowledge him as a father?
The evidence is conclusive. You ungrateful son, still trying to argue. My son can make mistakes. He can be foolish, but he cannot lack the courage to admit his wrongdoings. You are unworthy of being my son. From today onward, Prince Qi, you is stripped of his imperial status, reduced to a commoner.
You are the Emperor.
Everything is decided by you. But this matter is not for you to decide. Today, it's not you demoting me to a commoner. It's me, Li Yu, choosing not to be your son, Li Shimin's son, nor to be a prince of the Great Tang.
5th brother, remember what you said. Do you think by abandoning your princely identity and leaving the palace, leaving Chang'an, you'll live free and easy? Let me tell you, you are nothing. From now on, you will only become an indelible stain on the Li Pang imperial family's honor.
I will not seek any help from the imperial family, nor will I seek any help from the Great Tang.
Mother Empress.
Let's go.
Get out of the Great Tang! I never want to see you again!
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. 5th brother has just been neglected in the past. Thus, he has become somewhat extreme.
Ungrateful son has always been arrogant and willful. Today, he is simply revealing his true nature. I have no such son!
Moreover, do you think that ungrateful son is doing this? He wants to sever ties with me. It's just a feigned retreat to advance, playing pitiful to gain sympathy, trying to make me feel guilty, so he can return as his unbridled Prince Qi.
How could 5th brother have such schemes?
Do you really think my son is a fool? He is extremely shrewd. Feng Xuanling, have the Imperial Guards keep an eye on them. That ungrateful son. What ability does he have to survive in the northern frontier? When he has suffered enough, I'll wait for him to come begging me.
Your subject obeys the decree. Your Majesty, rest assured, I will instruct the Imperial Guards to watch him discreetly, ensuring nothing happens to him.
No need. Let him fend for himself. If he really dies out there, then he simply lacked the skill.
You should still apologize to His Majesty. The northern frontier is no place for safety. It is hard for you to survive with your abilities, and you can't just give up the position of a prince without the royal family's protection. What will you do in the future?
What is so great about being a prince? Even the crown prince, does he have a good outcome in the end? Even a dog wouldn't want to be a prince of the Tang Dynasty.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Mother, rest assured. Just wait until I reach the northern frontier.
Then you'll know where my confidence lies. One day, I'll make Li Shimin beg me to come back.
All right. Your mother believes in you. No matter where you go, I'll follow you.
Congratulations, host, for severing the father-son bond with Li Shimin. A new life begins. Rewards have been issued. Divine Elwoo's inheritance, raging and unmatched. Bonus reward, 10,000 Snowdrive Agon cavalry, ready for orders immediately. Divine Elbow's inheritance and 10,000 Snowdrive Agon cavalry. How exhilarating.
Li Shimin, Li Shimin.
Today you cast me aside like a worn-out shoe.
Tomorrow, I'll make you beg me to return to Chang'an.
This sky over the Tang Dynasty. It will change sooner or later.
Don't talk nonsense. If these words get out, it is a crime worthy of execution. His Majesty punished you, but after all, you were father and son.
Father and son? When did Li Shimin ever treat me as his son?
But the northern frontier is desolate and cold, and there are wars.
How could you, since the day he convicted me without asking the reason, have no more father-son bond? With these 10,000 Snowdrive Agon cavalry, why would I worry about not making a stand in the northern frontier?
The imperial decree has arrived. Prince Qi Liu, receive the decree. Perfect timing.
Let's see what tricks he has left.
His Majesty decrees. Prince Qi Liu, receive the decree.
You kneel down quickly and receive the decree. Don't be willful anymore.
My Li, whose knees only bow to heaven and earth, not to Li Shimin.
Prince Qi, how dare you be insolent? Receiving the decree is a divine rule. Do not act outrageously.
Divine rule. Rules set by Li Shimin. They don't apply to me, like you.
Prince Qi Liu has committed a grave offense, an unforgivable crime. He is immediately exiled to the frontier for 10 years of labor service. Without my imperial decree, you shall never return to the capital for life. Consortium and all the people of Prince Qi's mansion shall accompany him. Should anyone attempt to flee, they will be charged with treason and the entire family executed.
How can this be? Your Majesty, why are you so cruel? Even if my son has faults, he does not deserve such a punishment.
My lady, say no more. His Majesty's decree is final. It cannot be changed. My lady, you should advise His Highness Prince Qi. If he is willing to yield and admit his fault, His Majesty might change his mind.
Your mother begs you. Just yield and admit your fault. 10 years in the northern frontier is too hard. Mother fears you won't survive it.
I did nothing wrong. Why should I admit fault? Why should I beg him, Li Shimin?
I will never beg him. I will go to the frontier myself, but not as a convicted criminal. I will do it in my own name, Liu. I will carve out my own place in the northern frontier.
His Highness Prince Qi, please watch your words.
Get lost. Go back and tell Li Shimin. If he wants me to return to Chang'an,
He must come to the frontier and beg me in person. Otherwise, I will never set foot in Chang'an for the rest of my life.
What you have said today, I will report it back to His Majesty, exactly as spoken. Let's see how you managed to survive in the northern frontier.
You are driving yourself to a dead end.
Mother, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. 10 years is nothing. I will make Li Shimin realize how foolish his decision today is.
That insolent brat! Who does that, Li? You think he is? How dare he demand that I go to the frontier to beg him? Fine. Deliver my decree! Order the Chenyu guards to proceed immediately to Prince Qi's mansion. On my behalf, escort this rebellious son to the frontier for 10 years of service. Without my imperial decree, he shall not take half a step back to the capital. If he dares to return to the capital without permission, break his legs and throw him to the dogs. Nay!
Your Majesty, please calm your anger.
This rebellious son truly thinks that by renouncing his princely status, he can be free and unrestrained. Truly thinks that with his own strength alone, he can survive in the northern frontier. He even wants me to issue an edict summoning him back. That is nothing but a pipe dream. Delusional. I want to see for myself. Without the protection of the royal family, how long he can survive.
Your servant obeys.
Go! Keep an eye on him! Don't let him die on the way! I want him to suffer bitterly in the northern frontier!
Yes.
This Prince Qi, Li Yu, is truly bold to defy the imperial decree publicly in Chang'an, disrespecting and offending His Majesty. After all these years, no one has dared to speak to His Majesty like that. He is the first. Could he really have some confidence to survive in the northern frontier?
He is just a pampered, idle prince. What confidence could he have? In the end, it is just a childish tantrum, unwilling to be exiled to the borderlands. I bet, within 3 days, he will be utterly pathetic. By then, he will kneel and beg His Majesty to let him return to Chang'an.
The commander is right. A prince who has never suffered hardship. Once he reaches the bitter cold of the northern frontier, within 3 days, he will surely surrender. Then we'll escort him back to report fulfillment of our duty and please His Majesty. Prince Qi, in Chang'an, was just an arrogant and domineering good-for-nothing.
Once at the northern frontier, without the royal family's protection, he won't even get a single full meal.
Then let's see how he can still be arrogant. How he can ask His Majesty to bring him back.
Report, Commander! 10,000 elite cavalry spotted ahead! Dense as far as the eye can see! What did you say? 10,000 elite cavalry! The outskirts of Yunzhou are remote. How could 10,000 cavalry be gathered here? Are you mistaken? Or scared out of your wits? Commander, I am not mistaken. I saw them clearly. Those 10,000 cavalry are fully armored. Their momentum is overwhelming. They are clearly no ordinary riders. Come with me to have a look. Prince Qi Li Yu, are you trying to rebel?
The Xuanwu Gate incident was his doing, Li Shimin's. But I won't follow his example. What I want, I'll take it myself. I don't need a single shred from Li Tang. Outside Yamen Pass, the Tuju are invading, slaughtering our Datang people. Today, I'm going to reinforce Yamen Pass, crush the Tuju, and carve out a vast territory. From this day on, I proclaim myself a king, standing against Li Tang as an equal.
Yu, do you know what you're saying? Declaring yourself king, that is making enemies of the whole world.
I told you, Li Shimin will have to come beg me to return to Chang'an. Today, I crush the Tuju. Another day, I'll make Li Tang bow and submit.
After today, there will be no obstacle for my Tuju to march south.
Now Yanmen Pass is still peaceful, though news of the Tuju's southward push has spread. No one knows that the Tuju army has taken a detour and already arrived outside Yanmen Pass.
The land of Datang will soon belong to my Tuju. Kill! Kill!
Enemy attack! Enemy attack! General, flee now! The Tuju army is massive, and they're charging with ferocity! Yamen Pass is undermanned right now! We simply can't hold it! Any later, and it'll be too late!
What is the panic? Jie has taken a detour. I underestimated him, I admit. But even if we can't hold it, we must hold. Yanmen Pass is the gateway to Datang. We can't lose it. I order all troops on alert. Defend Yanmen Pass to the death. As long as the city stands, we stand. If the city falls, we fall.
Defend Yanmen Pass to the death! As long as the city stands, we stand. If the city falls, we fall!
Li Jing, a wise man submits to circumstances. If you surrender, I'll spare your life, and even grant you high office and wealth. Otherwise, when I break through the city, I will allow 3 days of looting without restraint. Not a single soul will be left alive in Yanmen Pass!
Just then, a deafening rumble came from afar. The ground trembled slightly. It was none other than the troops led by Li. 10,000 great snow dragon cavalry arrived. The sound of horse hooves was urgent and heavy, echoing through heaven and earth.
Today, we destroy Jie.
Trample the Turkic royal court. Protect the people of our great Tang. Great Snow Dragon Cavalry, hear my command. Go!
General, that man is... It is Prince Qi, Liu. How can he be here? Wasn't he demoted to commoner by his majesty and exiled to the frontier? How can there be so many surprises?
That waste who was driven out of the capital.
How could he possibly be here?
These 10,000 elite cavalry are well equipped. Their momentum is overwhelming. They are by no means ordinary cavalry.
The Iron Cavalry of Great Tang. How can they compare with our Xiongnu warriors? Kill! Slaughter them all! Leave not a single one alive! Raise the Yanmen Pass! Directly capture Chang'an!
Although this battle has sent out enough elite iron cavalry, but these iron cavalry, compared to the great snow dragon cavalry that can armor the world, what are they worth? In just a moment, the Turkic army suffered heavy casualties. Soldiers fled in all directions. Jie Li Wen fled like a wolf. There was no longer their previous arrogance on horseback. If we do not break the forces,
We swear not to return to the royal court. Pursue! We must not let Jilly escape.
Follow orders until we break the royal court! We swear not to return!
Liu led the pursuit. Liu led 10,000 great snow dragon cavalry in close pursuit. They charged in the direction of Jelly's escape.
The cavalry king is so fierce and brave. The rumors of him being a worthless waste are all false.
Those 10,000 elite cavalry, their armor and helmets are bright and clear, fierce, and unafraid of death. They are by no means ordinary.
Could the unit be the Xuanjia army? But this uniform is clearly an elite we've never seen before.
General, Prince Qi has already pursued. Jelly has fled out of the pass. If we do not support, there may be unforeseen changes. We should send troops to support immediately. We must hold Yemen Pass to the death. General, the decision is yours.
No need. Yemen Pass has just endured a bloody battle. Its defenses are weakened. Holding fast is the best strategy. We must not act rashly. Issue my command.
Imperial courier at top speed. Report to His Majesty immediately. Liu has appeared at Yemen Pass. He leads 10,000 cavalry to break the Turks. His combat prowess is overwhelming. Though Liu has been stripped of his rank, he is still the Emperor's son. If anything goes wrong, we cannot bear the responsibility. Dispatch elite scouts. Keep a close tail on Liu at all times. Every move of the main army. Report back instantly. No mistakes allowed.
My Imperial courier at top speed! Make way!
Imperial courier at top speed. Urgent report from Yemen Pass. The Turks have breached the city. Crisis is imminent.
You bastard! Utter nonsense! Li Jing dares to deceive the Emperor. Has he lost his mind? How dare he fabricate such an outrageous lie? Liu hasn't a coin to his name. Where would he get 10,000 cavalry? How could he possibly defeat the Turkish army? Your Majesty, calm your anger. Li Jing has been loyal his whole life. He has never deceived you before. Yemen Pass is the gateway to the northern frontier. He would never gamble with the safety of the Tang Empire. This matter cannot be false. Liu must be hiding 10,000 elite troops.
Fuji, or Chancellor Fuji.
Even you have been fooled by that unfilial son.
You truly have grown senile. He deceived you with his posturing at court. And now he has bewitched Li Jing into lying to me. My mind is made up. I will personally lead an expedition to investigate the truth.
Your Majesty, you cannot lead the expedition personally. It is fraught with danger. You must not take such a risk. Imperial Father, calm your anger. These Turks are merely occupying a small corner. I am willing to lead troops on campaign to crush the enemy.
Silence!
I don't know what trick that unfilial son used to deceive Li Jing. But I will never allow him to ruin my grand plan to destroy the Turks. I am willing to don armor and accompany you to protect your Majesty's safety, to help your Majesty stabilize the army's morale and pacify the northern frontier. Absurd! The Turks have dominated the northern frontier for a century. How could they be crushed by him in a single battle? With only 10,000 iron cavalry. How could he possibly trample the Khan's court? The Marquis Qi investigated repeatedly and saw it with his own eyes. Not a shred of falsehood. It was Prince Qi, Liu, leading the iron cavalry himself, who trampled the Turkic Khan's court.
Hey Chamesh, in Chang'an City, he is nothing but a dissolute wastrel. But now, No, he has hidden this so deeply, deliberately concealing his talent, deceiving the entire court of civil and military officials. What deep cunning!
The Turks are not yet destroyed, but their court has fallen. The fate of Konceli is unknown. The fact remains, hundreds of thousands of Turkic troops are still counterattacking.
But Prince Chi's 10,000 iron cavalry absolutely cannot withstand the Turkic counterattack. He is isolated deep in the desert. If we do not send reinforcements, he will surely meet with disaster. After all, he is your majesty's own flesh and blood. How could your majesty stand by and do nothing? Reinforce him. He is walking to his death. What does that have to do with us? His life or death is his own choice. His imperial title has been stripped. He is nothing but a commoner. His death is of no consequence. He ruined your majesty's grand plan. His death would be deserved punishment. With your majesty's wrath at his peak, Li, you will surely suffer death by 1,000 cuts. Not necessarily. He breached the court and achieved a great feat. Your majesty may show leniency.
Silence! The imperial will is unfathomable. Each of you, do your duties! Anyone who disobeys will face martial law!
Understood. Who in the world are you? How could the Great Tang produce a butcher like you? I have roamed the northern frontier, yet never heard your name.
A captive at my feet, deserving to ask for my title. Shut your mouth.
I may have lost this battle, but the Turks still have 10,000 brave warriors. If you dare venture into the desert, I swear you will never return. The Turkic sons will surely take your head!
Come and die! I never planned to leave! From this day forth, this northern frontier desert is under my command!
Wishful thinking! You don't deserve to rule our Turkic desert! You reckless fool will surely face divine retribution!
Konceli, you're right.
Death.
My life is mine to control. Guards, throw Konceli into the dungeon. Keep a close watch. Do not harm him. Pass my orders. Reorganize the troops, pacify the surrendered soldiers, and prepare for a Turkey counterattack.
Yes, my lord!
Congratulations, host on destroying the Turkic royal court. You have begun your conquest as Lord of the Northern Frontier. Rewards have been delivered to Beiping Imperial City. 10,000 Imperial Guard troops, with an additional 100,000 elite Han cavalry ready for immediate deployment. Beiping Imperial City, a metropolis of 1 million people, with 300,000 Han civilians manifested within. With Beiping Imperial City in hand, 100,000 dreams, 100,000 cavalry at my side. I am determined to seize this northern frontier. Li Shimin, you once discarded me like a worn-out shoe. One day, I will make you beg me on your knees to return to Chang'an. System, manifest Beiping Imperial City immediately. Summon 100,000 elite Han cavalry.
We pay our respects to your highness! We are willing to go through fire and water for your highness!
Change the title. Call Li Shimin Heavenly Khan. I am now the Northern Frontier Emperor.
Long live the Emperor! Long live! Long live!
Enter the city! From this day on, all of the northern frontier belongs to me, your emperor.
How dare you secretly amass troops and build a city? Do you know this is the crime of treason? If it comes to light, both mother and son will lose our heads! Are you so desperate that you have surrendered to the Turks?
Mother, you jest. The Turkic royal court has already been destroyed by me. Konceli is now my prisoner. Now it is the Turks who are begging to submit to me.
Since you haven't surrendered to the Turks, where did this city and these troops come from?
Mother need not ask more. Just remember, this northern frontier is under my control.
You have performed a great deed, expanding the Tang's territory. Your father, the Emperor, will surely pardon you, summon you back to Chang'an, and restore your title.
Li Shimin, I long ago severed all ties with him.
No connection remains.
He is still your father, the Emperor.
Mother, speak of him no more. I will never return to Chang'an.
I ask for nothing else, only that you bring uncle here. Chang'an is a pit of fire and water. I fear he might fall into a trap. And the Lady Wei, she is your lawfully wedded princess. Even if you are stripped of your title, as a commoner, you must not betray her. You must bring her to the northern frontier.
Uncle is safe for now. Li Shimin dares not touch him yet. As for Lady Wei, a writ of divorce will end it.
No, that was your father's decree. Divorcing her would defy the imperial order.
Mother, the northern frontier is unsettled. Bringing uncle here now would only put him in danger.
Enough, enough. I'll follow your advice, but you must protect your uncle well.
Rest assured, Mother, within 3 days, I will stabilize the northern frontier and bring uncle here immediately.
My lord, the Turks have gathered 200,000 elite troops. They've crossed the border and are heading straight for the imperial city.
Enter.
They come just in time. Saves me the trouble of raising an army to settle accounts with them.
The enemy has rallied the steppe tribes with red banners. The Tang army has stationed red banners around the imperial city. They are clearly sitting on the sidelines, watching the tigers fight, waiting for our army and the Turks to cripple each other.
Just a pack of jumping clowns. I'll have them watch how the Turks are annihilated.
My lord, should we defend the imperial city, waiting at ease for the weary enemy, or take the fight to them outside the city?
Ridiculous. A mere 200,000 Turkic barbarians, worthy of making me defend. I will take the offensive, crush the Turkic main force first, then divide our troops to sweep through all the steppe tribes, the northern frontier. The Emperor has made his decision. Those who refuse to submit will be killed without mercy. Not a blink of us will be left.
Our army is marching on the northern frontier. If Li Jing of the Tang Dynasty intervenes, how should we respond?
The northern frontier is already in our grasp. Send 10,000 elite cavalry to lead the surrendered Turkic troops and hold Yamen Pass. If Li Jing dares to cross the line, no need to report back. March directly and strike back. Raise his camp to the ground.
Understood!
Prepare the entire army. Open the city gates and follow me to war. Destroy the Turkic camp. Slaughter all the barbarian soldiers.
Understood!
When did such a massive city appear in the northern frontier? Who allowed Tang troops to enter deep into Turkic territory? How can they defeat our Turkic royal court and harm our people?
H, this Tang army has pursued us all the way from Yamen Pass, straight to our Khan's royal court. Now, Jie Khan has been captured alive. He is a prisoner of the Tang army.
Nonsense!
Our Khan is heroic and unmatched. How could he be captured by the Tang army? How dare you curse the Khan?
This news has spread across the northern frontier. It has become a laughingstock among all tribes. This is a great humiliation for the Turks.
The Khan is captured. He is in chains. He is no longer able to lead the Turkic tribes. I propose that the son of the Shibi Khan, the lesser Khan Tuli, take control of the Turkic realm and lead all the tribes.
Bastard! The priority is to destroy the Tang army and rescue the Khan. How dare you try to usurp power?
The Tang army must be destroyed. But Jie Li is no longer fit to be Khan. His 100,000 warriors have been wiped out. He has lost the nation and brought shame upon us.
How can he have the face to lead the Turks? Tuli, you clearly want to seize power in the chaos. What are you plotting?
Plotting. This Khan's throne was always meant to be mine. Today, it is just returning to its rightful owner.
All of you, shut up! First, destroy the Tang army. Then, we'll discuss the Khan's throne. Bad news! The Tang army is attacking! Their vanguard has broken through the camp! Retreat quickly!
Li Jing, you dare to fabricate lies and deceive the Emperor. Could it be that you've truly been bored by that rebellious son and forgotten the duty between ruler and subject?
Your Majesty, please see clearly. Every word I speak carries immense weight. There is not a single falsehood.
You wretched scoundrel!
That rebellious son has no troops and no provisions. How dare he boast of defeating Jie Li's 100,000 iron cavalry? Your Majesty, what Li Jing said is not false. Yet the Prince of Qi led 10,000 horsemen to crush Jie Li's 100,000 army. It was not just a defeat. It was annihilation. Complete destruction. The Turkic royal court has been destroyed. Jie Li has been captured. The northern frontier is shaken. Everyone knows this.
Liu Jindao, have you lost your mind? How dare you tell such an outrageous lie? Do you know the punishment for deceiving the emperor?
Lie or not a lie, the white bones in the northern frontier bear witness. This is absolutely no falsehood.
Your Majesty, I sent dozens of scouts deep into the northern frontier. The messages they brought back are all identical. The Prince of Qi has annihilated them. The court and Qin lend their strength.
Your Majesty, 3 days ago, the scout urgently reported that the Turkic and their 200,000 troops wanted to tear the Prince of Qi into pieces.
That wretched creature doesn't know his place.
This is seeking his own death!
Your Majesty, calm your anger. The Turkic 200,000 troops have been defeated by the Prince of Qi. Now the Prince of Qi is leading his army northward, sweeping across the northern frontier. No one can stop him.
The Prince of Qi has stationed heavy troops outside Yamen Pass, guarding the throat of the northern frontier.
Scouts personally saw the Prince of Qi building a city in the northern frontier, with great momentum, overawing all directions.
Very good. Indeed.
Why didn't you say earlier that rebellious son is now the master of the northern frontier?
Building a city in the northern frontier, how absurd!
Your Majesty, I dare not deceive you. The great city is known to all tribes in the northern frontier.
Your Majesty, my own son went to the northern frontier. He saw it with his own eyes.
Your Majesty, the urgent report says the Prince of Qi will unify the northern frontier in a matter of days. No one can stop him.
You treacherous ministers! How dare you collude to call a horse a deer? Do you think I am a foolish emperor who can be deceived?
Your Majesty, calm your anger!
Every word we speak is true!
How dare you all commit collective fraud against the emperor?
Is it true that you intend to shield Li Yu, who has committed treason and rebellion?
What sort of scoundrel is Li Yu? Everyone knows it. If you're going to lie, at least make it believable. Li, you have no troops, no supplies, no reinforcements. How could he sweep across the northern frontier? Capture Jilly!
Your intention to shield an imperial prince is forgivable, but the crime of deceiving the emperor punishes the entire clan for 9 generations.
Can you bear that?
Your Majesty, you have personally come to Yamen Pass. This concerns a grand strategy against the Turks, and yet you still refuse to see reason.
Your Majesty, I stake my life on it. There is not a single false word. The Prince of Qi has already built a great city in the northern frontier and is commanding the tribes. He is now in the midst of a full-scale campaign to conquer the north.
Your Majesty, the outcome of the northern campaign is already decided. Soon it will be unified under the Prince of Qi.
If any of us has spoken falsely, we are willing to offer our heads to your Majesty!
You actually dare to join forces, to rise up and shield that unfilial son and deceive me!
Your Majesty, are Li Jing and the others telling the truth? Every word. I can bear witness.
Your Majesty, I personally questioned the officers and soldiers at Yanmen Pass. The Prince of Qi is indeed attacking the northern frontier.
Impossible. A prince degraded to a commoner. How could he have such ability?
This is really true.
This is absolutely impossible. He has no troops, no supplies. Where does he get the nerve to conquer the north?
Your Majesty, we have been deceived by Li. Li Yu must harbor rebellious intentions.
He is truly a rebellious son! He concealed it so deeply! Immediately muster the troops, and bring that rebellious son back to me!
Your Majesty, the Prince of Qi has already stationed heavy troops outside Yamen Pass, blocking our main army's route north. If our army forces a northward advance, we will surely suffer a crushing defeat. I dare not obey this order.
Outrageous!
A mere few tens of thousands of ragged soldiers dare to stand against my army of over 100,000. March out at once and rout them! Capture that rebellious son and bring him back! Your Majesty, restrain your wrath. I venture to offer my counsel. Under no circumstances should we send troops at this moment. The Prince of Qi is launching a full-scale campaign in the northern frontier. Why not summon him back after he unifies the region? He is expanding the territory for the Great Tang. This is an unprecedented achievement.
Fang Xuanling, you hooding foolish!
Li Yu has long been stripped of his imperial title, demoted to color status. He secretly hoards troops. This is clearly rebellion. Where is the merit in that? The Prince of Qi is your Majesty's own son. Blood ties cannot be severed. Moreover, Consortium is still by his side. This matter is merely a quarrel between father and son. Just a clash of wills. Li Yu secretly hoards troops. He secretly builds a massive fortress. This is an undeniable crime of rebellion. Your Majesty must not show leniency. Rebellion? How is this rebellion? The Prince of Qi campaigns against the northern frontier. Not a single inch of Tangland. His troops can belong to the Great Tang. His fortress can be yours. Sure no.
What do you mean by that? Explain it to me in detail.
Your Majesty, when the Prince of Qi unifies the northern frontier, he brings glory to the Great Tang. He expands territory for your Majesty. I dare to assert, the Prince of Qi surely has your Majesty in his heart. Surely has the Great Tang in his heart.
Your Majesty, I second that. We should wait until the Prince of Qi unifies the northern frontier, then summon him for a meeting. At that time, the sovereign and subject can reconcile. Father and son can reunite. That would be the most prudent course.
Your Majesty, the lifelong wish of us all is to destroy the Turks and cut off the northern frontier. Now the Prince of Qi is accomplishing this for us. If your Majesty reconciles with the Prince of Qi, the northern frontier will become Tang territory.
Let me think it over further.
Your Majesty. Enough! I have made my decision.
For now, we shall wait and see how things develop.
Sire, the northern frontier has been settled. All tribes have submitted and pledged allegiance. No one dares to defy.
So fast. Could there be treachery?
The northern frontier is vast. The grasslands and deserts stretch for thousands of miles. Liu had expected the campaign to take at least several months. Such speed, instead, raises his suspicion.
Sire! After wiping out the Turkic Khaganate, all the tribes were terrified. They surrendered the first time our forces. Not a single one dared harbor spoiled intentions. Our army split into 9 routes, striking directly at the heart of each tribe. In just 3 days, the northern frontier was secured. From today onward, His Majesty is the sovereign lord of the northern frontier. The northern capital's imperial city is now the sacred court.
So you're saying the northern tribe's strength remains intact? They're merely feigning submission.
Rest assured, Your Majesty. Those tribes are no match for us. Those who obey shall live. Those who resist shall be ground to dust.
After Your Majesty defeated the Turkic Khaganate, 200,000 surrendered. Captives all wish to pledge allegiance. Among them is Li Shimin, a man of great resource. He swears to die in loyal service to Your Majesty. Your Majesty could command the surrendered Turkic subjects to govern the northern tribes. Use barbarians to control barbarians. Eliminate future troubles forever.
When Yang Li and the Turkic high officials come to the hall, I want to test their loyalty with my own eyes.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your servant will bring them here immediately. I dare not delay.
Yan Li, you fallen king. You personally destroyed the Turkic Khaganate. Why did you have to provoke that demon, Li Yu? Nonsense! It was Li Yu who came to attack us. I, the king, never provoked him.
Hap, wasn't it? You who gave the order to attack the Great Tang. If we hadn't attacked the Great Tang, would the Liu have trampled our homeland?
Bastard! Attacking the Great Tang! Did any of you not nod in agreement? The Great Tang grows stronger. Sooner or later, we'd be swallowed up. I was trying to prolong the Turkic Khaganate's life.
Prolong its life? You're dragging the Turkic Khaganate into a pit of fire.
Enough! Now we're hanging by a thread. If we keep quarreling, death is the only way out.
If you want to die, don't drag the entire Turkic Khaganate down with you.
Bei.
I am willing to surrender to Liu, to preserve the seed of the Turkic people, even if it means bearing the shame of being a traitor. You dare betray the Turkic Khaganate?
I'll kill you! Traitor! You don't deserve to be called a Turkic warrior. You coward! You weak, spined wretch! Better to die than surrender to Liu!
Traitor! You'll be abandoned by the Turkic ancestors! You're not a miserable death!
I admit it. But the Turkic Khaganate cannot perish. Let me bear this shame alone.
Submit or die. The Turks will be wiped out too. Think it through.
All heads can be severed, all blood can be spilled, but bowing to Liu is absolutely impossible!
Willing to follow the Khan to death. Leave or die with the Turks.
Better death than surrender!
Better a broken jade than a whole tile. Never a traitor. Don't even think of submission.
This is blind loyalty, like throwing an egg at a rock. It will only doom the entire Turkic nation. The Turks will fall. Nobles reduced to captives, facing the choice of life or death. Loyalty and compromise clash fiercely. Every argument they make, every resolute decision concerns the Turkic nation's final fate. Just think it over. To preserve the Turkic flame, you must submit to Liu.
My Khan, I would rather die for the nation. Never surrender to a mortal enemy.
If you are loyal to me, loyal to the Turks, you must listen to me.
My Khan, submitting to Liu is to save the Turks. And to save the life of Jelly Khan, my Khan. I beg you to surrender with me. Stay alive for another day.
I am the great Khan of the Turks. I would rather die than be a surrendered slave. Li, you will never spare me either.
Unite Huro. Submit with me. Preserve yourself for future use.
Tulika! Submit to our enemy. How can we face the Turkic spirits?
Only by living can we revive the Turks, regain hegemony over the northern steppes. Only by living will the Turks not be completely destroyed. Only then is there hope.
Remnants of the Turks. His Majesty summons. Set out immediately.
Through fire and flood, we will follow the Khan to the end. Never leave, never abandon.
Things have come to this. Resistance is useless. We can only steel ourselves and go. Fate is decreed by heaven. Do what you will with me. I'm at your mercy.
What are you waiting for?
Cuff!
Even before the Emperor, we men of Turkic blood will never bow our heads.
Together, in life and death, I vow to follow the Khan through fire and water.
Even if it means death, we will never disgrace the Turkic spirit.
Spirit won't fill your belly. Survival is the only hope for the Turks.
What's the delay? Defy the Emperor's sacred decree, and you 5 will be ground to dust. I, Yugo Shi of the Turks, am willing to lead my tribe to surrender. I pledge my life to serve the Emperor!
Yugo Shi, younger brother of Khan Jiali.
Yes!
Jiali, learn from your brother. A wise man knows the times, and that keeps him alive. The stubborn and unyielding, only death awaits them.
Han Mage, do what you will. I'm at your mercy. The Turkic Khan would rather die than suffer disgrace.
Who do you think you are?
Nothing but
A clown who one day danced for his life before Li Shimin.
Nonsense! Would the great Khan of the Turks ever endure such humiliation? Without your help, our Turkic cavalry would have stormed Yanmen Pass long ago, taken Chang'an, and ground the Li Shimin's realm to dust.
A jumping jack. Do you take Li Shimin for a helpless fool? Without me, your Turks will still be uprooted by him. He's already deployed his troops, just waiting to crush the Turkic court.
Isn't the Emperor the Prince of Qi of the Great Tang? How is he unrelated to Li Shimin?
Li Shimin is Li Shimin. I am who I am. His realm has nothing to do with me.
I, Tuli of the Turks, choose to turn from darkness to light. I swear to serve the Emperor to the death.
I, Yinai Tella, will follow Khan Tuli. I pledge absolute loyalty to the Emperor, with no second thoughts.
I have nothing to do with Li Shimin. But I won't touch a single inch of the Great Tang either. Watching the Turks rush to pledge allegiance, Liu schemes in his heart. He wants to keep these men to truly discuss Li Shimin. Even Khan Jiali will be spared for now. Jieli Khan, I'm giving you one last chance. Do you want to live or die?
You won't kill me.
Life or death is entirely up to you. It depends on whether you know what is good for you.
I am the great Khan of the Turks. I would rather die than submit to you.
Now I am the lord of the northern frontier. Why would I need a defeated general like you to submit?
You really won't kill me. Aren't you afraid I'll live to come back?
Revive the Turks.
I can destroy the Turks once, and I can destroy you 1,000 times, 10,000 times.
I want to live.
So Jelly Khan is indeed a coward who clings to life. Dancing Khan. If you want to live, dance for me. Dance with passion, and I'll spare your wretched life. If you dance half-heartedly, today will be the day the Turks are wiped out.
How dare you humiliate me! Humiliate me, the great Khan of the Turks! I'll fight you to the death!
I'm doing exactly that, humiliating you. If you want to live, dance obediently. Refuse, and I'll behead you first. Then slaughter every last Turk remnant.
Khan, for the sake of the Turkic people, for the continuation of our bloodline, endure it.
Jelly, a wise man submits to circumstances.
If Liu tells you to dance, you dance. If it weren't for your incompetence, the Turks would never have fallen to such a state.
Jelly Khan, please entertain the Emperor. Only then can you save your life. This is His Majesty's mercy. A great favor indeed.
You people! Do you even call yourselves Turkic warriors? He is not just humiliating me. He is humiliating the dignity of the entire Turkic nation. You dare speak of dignity? You are the sinner of the Turks. Dance now!
Khan. To prevent the Turks from being annihilated.
Just a dance, a single dance.
Jelly, don't waste my time. Refuse, and every Turk here dies. There will be no more Turkic tribes on the northern frontier.
Not even a plague of grass grows.
I'll dance! I'll dance! Ka! Do! You are the great Khan of the Turkic people! How can you suffer such humiliation? Li Yu! The eternal sky will surely punish you! You will be cursed by heaven!
Silence today. I, the king, will send you to meet the eternal sky first.
Guards! Drag him out! Hang his head for all to see! Churchy Sealy has been executed!
Healy, now will you dance or not?
Ka, don't hesitate! Dance quickly! It will be too late!
I'll dance! I'll dance!
Well, dance!
Li Shimin, Li Shimin. In the end, you don't have the luck to see this. The scene you were hoping for. I, the king, will watch it for you. Healy, dance well for me. I keep my word. I'll spare your worthless life, but you'll never set foot outside the northern court imperial city for the rest of your life.
You're going to imprison me!
Imprison you? You're not worthy. You're just a guard dog I keep.
Great king, your servant has a memorial to present.
Your Majesty, Healy is after all the former great Khan of the Turkic people. Such humiliation. I fear it might incite rebellions among the remaining Turkic forces.
Rebel? Do they have the guts? Mere surrendered soldiers. If they dare rebel, slaughter them all. Leave none alive. Uproot the weed and remove its root.
Your Majesty speaks wisely. That jelly can live. He's already Your Majesty's heavenly grace. The Turkic warriors will surely be grateful and loyal. Swear to serve Your Majesty unto death.
Haha. Tuli, you are the son of Shibi Khan. The position of Great Khan of the Turkic should have been yours. Today, I, the king, appoint you as the Great Khan of the Turkic. Rule over the remaining Turkic tribes. Follow my lead alone.
Thank you, Your Majesty! Thank you for your grace! Your servant will die 1,000 deaths without regret! Your servant will certainly unite the Turkic! Swear loyalty to Your Majesty unto death! Never betray! Your Majesty, the northern frontier has been unified by Prince Qi, Li Yu. Should we summon Prince Qi, Li Yu, now? His Majesty, Li, you have stationed tens of thousands of troops outside Yanmen Pass, keeping a watchful eye. How can we not be on guard? Call the peace! Hey, Li Yu is the Prince of Qi of the Great Tang. His troops naturally belong to the Great Khan. Private troops are private troops. If His Majesty issues an edict, will these troops obey?
If His Majesty reconciles and reunites with Prince Li Yu, with ruler and minister united in heart, the private troops will naturally be used by the Great Tang. Li Jing, how are things in the northern frontier? Has that rebellious son truly been destroyed?
Your Majesty, the Turks. Prince Li Yu personally led his iron cavalry to crush the Turks. All the tribes in the northern frontier have submitted and declared allegiance. Now the northern frontier is already under the control of Prince Liprus. The Turkic Yugoshi, Tuli, has already surrendered. The prince actually appointed Tuli as the Khan of the Turks without authorization.
That rebellious son is outrageously audacious. Involving princes and appointing Khans is the Emperor's prerogative. How dare he overstep?
Your Majesty, I beseech you to see clearly. Li Yu has occupied the northern frontier and commands heavy troops. He clearly intends to rebel and seize power.
Your Majesty, the Prince of Qi has unified the northern frontier, exalting the prestige of the Great Tang. This is an unparalleled achievement. If the Prince of Qi is mishandled, I fear it will chill the hearts of all our soldiers across the empire. Do not act rashly.
The Prince of Qi already commands 300,000 iron cavalry. His power is overwhelming.
Xuanling, I summoned that rebellious son here. Would he dare defy the order and not come to Yanmen Pass?
Your Majesty, I know not. But I do know. That Prince Li Yu carries Your Majesty's dragon blood in his veins.
Your Majesty, I am willing to personally go to the Imperial City in the northern frontier, even if I have to tie him up. I will drag Prince Li Yu here to see you. Your Majesty, I am willing to go with General Cheng. I swear, I will bring Prince Li Yu back to Yanmen Pass, even if it costs me my life.
Fang Xuanling, Cheng Yaojin, Li Jing. You three shall proceed immediately to the northern frontier.
Convey my edict.
Summon that rebellious son to come see me. Your servants accept the decree.
Your Majesty, if Prince Li Yu insists on defying the order and does not come,
how should we handle it? Your Majesty, if Lai Wo defies the order and does not come, it will be irrefutable proof of rebellion. We should raise an army to punish him. Your Majesty, do not! Zhang Zheng Wuji, what are you trying to do? If Prince Li Yu truly had rebellious intentions, the troops outside Yanmen Pass would have already attacked the city.
Your Majesty, In dealing with Prince Liu, you must not act lightly.
Prince Qi you carries the Emperor's own blood in his veins.
Silence! I am the son of heaven of the great king! He, a rebellious son, how dare he defy the imperial decree! I give you 3 days. You must bring that rebellious son back! We shall obey your decree!
Your Majesty, I beg to accompany the 3 ministers, to lend them a hand.
No need. You, along with Li Daozong and Yu Qigong, guard the Yemen Pass well. No mistakes allowed. We shall obey your decree! Your Majesty, I believe we should secretly dispatch troops to guard against the Liu.
We'll discuss this later. I am tired. All of you may withdraw.
General Li, on this journey to the northern frontier, if soft measures fail,
Then use force. We must capture Liu and bring him back to Chang'an.
General Cheng, do not act rashly. Liu commands heavy forces. Any slight misstep, and the court will be thrown into turmoil. War will spread like wildfire if he defies the decree and refuses to see us.
Are we then to stand by with no plan?
I don't know. But forcing our way in will only lead to death.
I told you we should be tough. Take the iron cavalry to the northern frontier and just hold you back directly.
Cheng Yaojin, have you ever seen Liu's martial prowess? I saw it with my own eyes. His combat ability is unmatched. Capturing him is nothing but a pipe dream. The northern coast royal city is his stronghold. If we go there recklessly to arrest him, it is like walking into a trap.
Liu has such skills! In Chang'an, he was a laughingstock, a useless fool.
He hid it too deep. If he were truly useless, how could he have annihilated the Turks, unified the northern frontier, and intimidated all sides?
Your mission concerns the survival of the Great Tang.
Only gentle persuasion will do.
Never force Liu.
If we can't persuade him, are we just to watch him build up his own power and defy orders?
Consort Yin is by his side. Liu is extremely filial. He will surely listen to Consort Yin's words.
With Consort Yin mediating, she will surely be able to persuade him to return with us.
A father and son who were once fine. Why must it come to the point of drawing swords and becoming bitter enemies?
Enough. Say no more.
The feud between His Majesty and Liu is not something we ministers should meddle in. There is no time to lose. Let's set out immediately. Head to the northern Zhou Imperial City and meet Liu face to face.
General Yuqi, do you think Liu will obey the order and return to the capital? Or will he lead his army south to rebel against Tang?
I don't know, but with Consort Yin by his side, Liu would never dare to rashly rebel against Tang and bear the stigma of being unfilial.
Liu is ambitious and ruthless. He must harbor intentions of treason, quickly consolidate the forces at Yemen Pass, and constrict against the front attack on him. What makes you so sure? Liu is planning treason. Liu is, after all, His Majesty's son. If he truly had rebellious intentions, the northern cavalry would have already trampled Yemen Pass. In Chang'an, he was a good for nothing. But after leaving Chang'an, he has been reborn. That in itself is suspicious. Secretly amassing troops and building a city, carving out the domain in the north, relying on his military strength to assert himself, and even daring to crown himself a king and Khan. If such actions aren't treason, then what are they? Zhang Wuji, you tell me. If Liu truly intends to rebel, how can we possibly hold Yemen Pass?
Liu commands 300,000 northern cavalry, and under his command, the Dexy Legion.
It's invincible! Unstoppable by anyone!
In my view, Liu originally had no rebellious intent. Perhaps His Majesty misunderstood.
And that is why Liu became reckless!
His Majesty is the true dragon, the son of heaven. How could he be wrong? Clearly, it is Li Yu's ruthless ambition, foolishly attempting treason. Stop arguing.
The most urgent thing now is to defend Yemen Pass to the death and observe the situation calmly. Don't let chaos disrupt our own ranks.
Yu Qigong speaks very wisely. Issue the order. The entire army be on alert, ready for battle. Any sign of trouble, report it immediately.
Yes, sir!
Your servant pays respects to Consort Yin.
Lord Feng, General Cheng, General Li, there is no need for formalities. Did His Majesty send you here?
Thank you, Consort. Indeed, His Majesty sent us. Prince Qi has unified the northern frontier. He has exalted the majesty of the Great Tang. This is an unparalleled achievement. His Majesty has ordered us to summon Prince Qi to Yemen Pass.
Has His Majesty truly forgiven my son?
Consort, regarding the incident of Prince Qi killing a man while drunk, His Majesty and we ministers will conduct a thorough investigation.
We will never allow the prince to be wronged.
On my son's wedding day, he was dead drunk, completely unconscious. How could he have committed murder? His Majesty was so cruel as to strip him of his royal status and demote him to a commoner, banishing him to this bitter northern frontier.
Rest assured, consort, His Majesty has already referred this case to the Supreme Court for a strict investigation. Prince Chi's innocence will be proven. He will not be wronged.
Consort, His Majesty's intention is clear. Please urge Prince Chi to accompany us to Yamen Pass. Consort, even the fierce tiger does not devour his own cubs.
How could His Majesty truly hold a grudge against his own son?
Someone, go and invite Prince Chi here.
Consort, you are wise and understanding. We ministers are deeply grateful.
I can only hope that His Majesty truly sees with clarity. Let my son suffer no further grievance.
Reporting to the Emperor, your generals have gathered all the troops in the northern frontier. Now the northern frontier has a total of 360,000 troops, including 10,000 Imperial Guards, 10,000 Great Snow Dragon Cavalry, 100,000 Great Han Iron Cavalry, and the rest are troops from various tribes of the northern frontier.
Well done. When the troops are united in loyalty, the northern frontier can be stabilized.
Reporting to the Emperor, your general has, according to your decree, promoted Confucianism and the Chinese language in the northern frontier. The various tribes of the northern frontier have already begun studying Confucianism and Chinese.
Promoting Confucianism and unifying the language can consolidate hearts and strength, making the northern frontier truly submit to me.
Congratulations, host on unifying the northern frontier. For the consecutive mission of destroying a kingdom, 1 reward is granted per kingdom destroyed. The reward has been distributed, a certain amount of money and grain, and 100 farms and pastures in the northern frontier's Zhu County.
Good, good. This is the foundation of the northern frontier. Issue my order. All troops shall immediately intensify their training. In 3 months, we will crush the Western Turks!
We pledge to follow you to the death, my lord!
Your Majesty, Consortian urgently summons you. She looked extremely anxious.
Mother summons me urgently. Did she say what it is about?
Your Majesty, the consort did not specify. She only ordered me to fetch you at once.
I see. Rise. All commanders, hold your posts. Step up the drills. Any mistakes, and you'll face military discipline.
As you command!
You, come and greet Minister Fang, General Cheng, and General Li.
Greetings, Prince Chi!
Li Shimin sent you.
What does he want?
Your Highness, the Emperor is your father. How dare you speak his name outright?
From the moment he demoted my mother and me to commoners and drove us out of Chang'an, that father-son bond was shattered into dust. I recall that back in the court, wasn't General Cheng there too? Or has General Cheng such a poor memory?
Your Highness, you carry the Emperor's blood. Blood ties are deep. How can they be severed so easily? Besides, regarding the incident, will Your Highness kill the man while drunk? The Emperor has handed it over to the Dali Temple for a thorough investigation.
Too late. He cast me aside like a withered willow back then. Now I hold the vast lands of the northern frontier. I no longer need his belated investigation.
Your Highness, unify the northern frontier and exalted the prestige of the Great Tang. That is an unparalleled achievement.
Feng Xuanling, don't beat around the bush with me. Li Shimin's intentions, we both know them well. Out with it. What exactly is he up to?
Your Highness, the Emperor summons you to Yamen Pass.
The day he demoted me to a commoner, he said with his own mouth that I was unfit to be his son. Unfit to be a prince of the Great Tang. Today, by what right does he summon me? By his being Li Shimin. By his lofty imperial throne. Let me tell you, I, Li Yu, sever all ties with Li Shimin. His decrees have no authority over even an inch of the northern frontier. Even less over me, Li Yu.
Your Highness, whether you admit it or not, you are still the Emperor's son, a prince of the Great Tang.
Enough, Feng Xuanling. If you came today only to deliver this absurd decree, then get out of my palace now.
Your Highness, His Majesty summons you. Do you dare defy the Imperial decree? Today, either you come back with us to Yamen Pass, or don't blame me for being discourteous.
What? General Cheng, are you preparing to lay hands on me?
I have followed His Majesty in campaigns north and south, conquering this Tang Empire. By seniority, I am your uncle. If you insist on defying the decree, I will, according to the rights of ruler and subject, and the bond of uncle and nephew, forcibly escort you back.
How dare this insolent man show such disrespect to the Divine Lord?
Today, on behalf of the Divine Lord, I will slay you, you arrogant old fool who knows no bounds. Divine Lord, this scoundrel is extremely arrogant. He insults your Majesty. I request permission to execute him at once, as a warning to others.
How dare a mere surrendered Turk act so insolently here? This is a matter between the Tang Imperial Prince and His Majesty. Is it your place, you foreigners, to stick your noses in?
Courting death! Today, I'll show you the might of the Turks. Watch me cut off your dog's head!
This northern capital is the Turks' domain, or is it the prince's domain, as the prince forgotten that he himself carries the bloodline of the Great Tang?
How dare you! This northern capital, this entire northern frontier, is all within my Divine Lord's grasp. The millions of our Turkic tribes submit only to the Divine Lord alone. We have nothing to do with the Great Tang.
General Gum, you must not be rude. I am your prince, and you are my subject. How can you be so discourteous?
Feng Xuanling, I will say this one last time. Li Shimin is Li Shimin, and I, Li Yu, am Li Yu.
From now on,
I sever all ties and gratitude with the Great Tang. The Great Tang has no business interfering in northern frontier affairs. Li Shimin has no right to summon me.
Consort Yin. Prince Qi insists on severing ties with His Majesty, even plans to oppose the Great Tang. Would you just to sit back and do nothing? Do you truly want to see Prince Qi trapped forever in this northern frontier, never able to return to Chang'an?
Feng Xuanling, you dare to sow discord between my mother and me! You are seeking death! Do you truly think? How dare I not behead you?
What nonsense are you talking?
Mother, can't you see? Li Shimin doesn't truly want to summon me. He sees that I have conquered the northern frontier, and that I hold a powerful army. He wants to trick me back to Yamen Pass and imprison me.
Minister Fang, is what my son saying true?
Nonsense! His Majesty, thinking of your father's son Bond and recalling your merits in unifying the northern frontier, summoned you to Yamen Pass to bestow great rewards upon you. You are a prince of the Great Tang. You conquered the northern frontier. It's not the northern frontier, now the territory of the Great Tang.
Mother, did you hear that? Li Shimin wants to seize the northern frontier that your son conquered. Li Shimin is dreaming. This northern frontier is mine. It has nothing to do with Li Shimin, nothing to do with the Great Tang. If he wants to take it, let him send his troops.
Minister Fang, is what my son saying true?
Your Highness, the prince is His Majesty's son, a prince of the Great Tang.
Minister Fang, my son campaigned in the northern frontier without using a single soldier of the Great Tang, without consuming a single grain of the Great Tang. How can His Majesty be so cruel as to take away his hard-won land? Can't His Majesty just grant the northern frontier as my son's fief?
Your Highness, your servant cannot make that decision.
Your Highness, the northern frontier belongs to the Emperor, not to the Great Tang.
Your Highness, we Turks submit to the Emperor, not to Li Shimin.
Your Highness, the northern frontier was conquered by the prince. We all know that. If the prince wants the northern frontier as his fief,
Discuss? What is there to discuss?
I know Li Shimin's intentions better than anyone. He wants me to hand over the northern frontier willingly. He is dreaming. Zhou Yaojin, go back and tell Li Shimin if he wants the northern frontier. Let him send the iron cavalry of the Great Tang to take it. I will be waiting for him.
Your Highness, do you know that defying the imperial decree and occupying territory privately is already a crime of rebellion?
Rebellion? If I wanted to rebel, I wouldn't have campaigned against the northern frontier back then. Instead, I would have marched south, straight to Chang'an. I have no interest in contending for the Great Tang's realm, but as for every inch of the northern frontier, Li Shimin can't forget about setting foot on it.
Your Highness, do you truly have no desire to return to the Great Tang, to Chang'an? Have I not made myself clear enough? I have nothing to do with Li Shimin. Your Highness has given up on His Majesty completely. But what about Consort Yin?
Her entire life, she has regarded her husband as her heaven. Her roots are in Chang'an. Her family is there. Do you want to keep her ladyship trapped in this northern frontier forever? Never to see her loved ones again.
Feng Xuanling, I will give you one final piece of advice. Never mention my mother in my presence again. And certainly, do not use my mother to threaten me. Otherwise, even if you are the Grand Chancellor of the Great Tang, I will still have you executed without mercy.
Before his transmigration, Liu was an orphan. He had never felt a mother's love. But Consort Yin made Liu feel that love. So Liu truly regards Consort Yin as his mother.
Your Highness, your subject is not threatening you. I am merely stating the facts.
Her ladyship is His Majesty's consort.
All her life, she takes her husband as her heaven.
Even if you could sever your ties with His Majesty, you cannot sever the bond between her ladyship and His Majesty. Nor can you sever her ladyship's longing for Chang'an.
Your Highness, her ladyship's family, your Highness's maternal uncles, they are all in Chang'an.
You are forcing my hand! Tell Li Shimin, if he dares to lay a single finger on my uncle, I will lead hundreds of thousands of iron cavalry south into the Great Tang!
Rest assured, Emperor, if we attack the Great Tang, your subject is willing to lead the Turkic iron cavalry as the vanguard to charge into battle for the Emperor.
Li Jil, why don't you take a piss and look at yourself?
If not for the Emperor's restraint,
we Turks would have
trampled your Great Tang flat long ago.
The Turks have long been fractured and scattered. They are nothing but defeated rebels, living under another's roof. If it really comes to blows, you may not be a match for our Great Tang's iron cavalry.
You're asking for death. Today I will cut you down. Let you taste the power of the Turkic people.
Enough, Feng Xuanling. Take your men and get the hell back to Yamen Pass. If you dare stay one moment longer, I will execute you without fail.
Liu, you dare to defy the imperial decree? Defy His Majesty! Treason!
Li Shimin's decrees cannot restrain me.
What of it if I defy the decree?
I will defy it.
Your Highness, defying the imperial decree. At the least, you'll lose your title and rank. At worst, your entire clan will be executed. Even if you command the northern frontier's heavy troops, you cannot withstand the encirclement of 1,000,000 Tang soldiers.
Have you thought this through?
Encirclement!
With Li Shimin's meager abilities, for you to dare oppose me here today is asking for trouble. Guards, drag these 3 clueless fools out.
Wait! You absolutely must not. Lord Fang, General Cheng, and General Li are all His Majesty's key ministers. Do not act rashly!
Mother, they dared. Dare to use you to threaten me! They don't deserve to live! Why keep them?
Your mother begs you. Don't be impulsive. Just listen to your mother. This once. If you truly harm them, even if your mother dies, I will have no face to meet His Majesty.
Mother, I will not return to the Tang court. I will bring uncle and the others to the northern frontier. Only now, trapped in the north, do you remember you have a son like me? Mother, I have already severed ties with Li Shimin. He has nothing to do with me. The Tang Dynasty has nothing to do with us either.
Your Highness, you can cut ties with His Majesty.
But the consort cannot.
The consort is His Majesty's consort. She must eventually return to Chang'an. She must eventually face His Majesty.
Shut up!
Liu knows, in this age, where the husband is heaven, Consort Yin finds it hard to break off completely with her husband. But Li Shimin's heart only has Empress Zhang San and her children. Liu wants Consort Yin to see clearly what kind of man Li Shimin is. Only then will Consort Yin break off completely with Li Shimin.
If Li Shimin wants to see me, let him come personally to the northern garrison. If he dares to come, I will see him. If he does not dare, then he can roll back to Chang'an.
Liu, you have quite the nerve! Defying the imperial decree is already a grave offense! How dare you speak such arrogant words, demanding the emperor come in person? Do you not know that His Majesty is the true dragon, the son of heaven? How could he deign to stoop to come to these northern lands? To see you, a rebellious son!
Li Shimin is the true dragon, the son of heaven, in my eyes, though. He is nothing but an ungrateful, heartless, and disloyal man. If he wants to see me, he must follow my rules. Come in person to the royal city of the northern Zhou. Otherwise, go back to Chang'an, and never bother me again.
Liu. His Majesty is the supreme ruler of the realm. How could he easily come to this remote northern frontier? Has, stop your wishful thinking.
Li Jing. Don't you know your place? A mere minister dares to make decisions for Li Shimin. If Li Shimin truly has sincerity, he will come of his own accord. If he has no sincerity, then he will never see me.
Your Highness, I can relay your demands to His Majesty, but I have one favor to ask of you. If His Majesty truly does come, Your Highness must ensure His Majesty's safety. You must not harm a single hair on His Majesty's head. Otherwise, even if I have to risk my old life, I will never allow it.
Feng Xuanling, do you think I would harm my own father? Though I have severed all ties with him, I am not so despicable as to commit patricide. That Li Shimin imprisoned his father, killed his brothers, and slaughtered his nephews. Those disgraceful deeds. I would never stoop to such acts.
Your Highness, I have never doubted you. But from what I know, many Turkic people dwell in the royal city of the northern Zhou. How can Your Highness guarantee that these Turkic people will not harm His Majesty?
If they act, they live. If they act, they die. With just one word from me, even if there were 1,000,000 Turkic warriors, no one would dare to lay a finger on Li Shimin.
Rest assured, Imperial Lord.
I swear by the lives of the 1,000,000 Turkic tribesmen
that I will remain absolutely loyal to the Imperial Lord. Every Turkic person within the royal city of the northern Zhou follows the Imperial Lord's lead. The Imperial Lord's command is our divine mandate. Should there be the slightest disobedience, I will leave no one alive. No mercy will be shown!
Your Highness, I will convey your will to His Majesty. Your Highness's maternal uncle, Yin Hongzhe. I will also advise His Majesty to send him to the northern Zhou capital.
Minister Fang, are you serious? Can you really have His Majesty send my brother to the northern region? My brother, is he well in every way?
Your Highness, I will advise His Majesty to send Minister Yin to the northern Zhou capital. But this matter must be decided by His Majesty.
Feng Xuanling, my uncle must come to northern Zhou. This is not a request. It is an order. If Li Shimin dares not to send him, I will personally lead the Iron Cavalry south to Chang'an to fetch my uncle.
Liu, how dare you! Yin Hongzhe is His Majesty's subject. His whereabouts are determined by His Majesty alone. You have no right to meddle!
If Li Shimin doesn't send my uncle to the northern court capital, then I will go fetch him myself. I will simply take hundreds of thousands of iron cavalry from the northern frontier and trample all obstacles outside Chang'an city to personally fetch my uncle. If Li Shimin dares to obstruct me, I will trample Chang'an to the ground and make him pay the price.
This is treason! You are rebelling against the great Tang!
Cheng Yaojing, say no more!
Feng Xuanling, look at Li Yu! Is he really trying to fetch Yin Hongzhi? He clearly intends to rebel and start a revolt to seize the Great Tang's realm. He defies the imperial decree and even demands His Majesty come in person. I think he wants to imprison His Majesty. He is exactly as Zhang Sun Wuji said. He wants to rebel to overthrow the Great Tang.
Chang Yaoji, you who being foolish! I warned you repeatedly before I came. Do not pressure His Highness. Have you forgotten? You're pushing all of us toward death. Get out!
Get out of my palace this instant. If you utter one more word, I will have you killed without mercy. Even my mother's plea will not save you. Wang Shuiling, what exactly are you trying to do? Why did you agree to Li Yu's demand to have His Majesty come to the northern frontier in person? This is an utter disgrace!
I did not agree to anything with Li Yu. I merely said I would inform His Majesty of his demand.
The final decision rests entirely with His Majesty.
You didn't agree to him! You said you would advise His Majesty to send Yin Hongzhi to Northern Zhou. If that is not agreement, what is it? You're just fueling his arrogance! This is treason!
Yin Hongzhi can't stay in Chang'an anymore. That is inevitable. He is Li Yu's own uncle. Li Yu now commands a large army. If Yin Hongzhi stays in Chang'an, he'll only become a thorn in the crown prince's side.
Yes, Yin Hongzhi can stay in Chang'an. We all underestimated Li Yu. His prestige in the northern frontier is far greater than we imagined. Those Turks are completely submissive to him, obeying his every command. His control over the northern frontier has reached the point where his word is law.
Li Yu clearly harbors rebellious intentions. He asked His Majesty to come here personally, just to take the opportunity to imprison him. Can't you see that? Think about it. If His Majesty is truly imprisoned by him, the Tang Empire will be destroyed at our hands!
Li Yu is, after all, His Majesty's son, with the blood of the Great Tang flowing through his veins. Perhaps there isn't not a shred of familial affection in his heart. If His Majesty is willing to compromise, it might not be impossible to win him back.
And bring the northern frontier into the Tang territory. As for Li Yu's control over the northern frontier, I had already anticipated it. But that may not be a bad thing for us.
A prince, my foot! He only sees himself, let alone the Great Tang. He has already crowned himself Emperor of the Northern Frontier and doesn't care about the Tang at all.
Li Yu is now the master of the northern frontier.
Then we must not let Yin Hongzhi leave Chang'an. Yin Hongzhi is Li Yu's uncle. If he stays in Chang'an, we have leverage.
Li Yu now commands a large army with formidable power. If Yin Hongzhi remains in Chang'an, the crown prince will surely be wary. The crown prince fears collusion between the Yin family and Li Yu.
Then, to secure his position, he will definitely make a move against Yin Hongzhi. Do you want to make Li Yu a complete enemy of the Tang and let the northern cavalry trample Chang'an?
This can't be possible, can it? The crown prince is benevolent and kind. How could he do such a thing?
All right, since it has come to this, more talk is useless. We must return to Yemen Pass immediately and report everything here truthfully to His Majesty, letting him decide. Any later and unexpected changes may arise.
Do you think your father will really come? Will he truly get angry? Sending a large army to attack the northern frontier.
Mother, whether Li Shimin comes or not, it doesn't matter. No matter if he comes or not, I will never return to Chang'an, and the northern frontier will never be part of the Tang territory.
You now hold a large army. Your father, the emperor, will definitely value you.
Mother, you are too naive. I now have hundreds of thousands of cavalry from the northern frontier. Li Changgang as the crown prince. How can he tolerate me? Empress Zhang Song Wuji, and others. How can they tolerate me? They have long seen me as a thorn in their side. If I return to Chang'an, I will definitely die without a place to be buried.
Impossible! This is absolutely impossible! Your father, the emperor! No!
Mother, Li Shimin is unreliable. In his heart, there is only Empress Zhang Sun and Li Chengxian. As for the former Sui officials, they have always been discontent with the Tang. If I return to Chang'an, they will certainly seize the opportunity to win me over. My great-grandfather and grandfather were both officials of the Great Sui.
After your father ascended the throne, he has been extremely suspicious of the Sui officials. This is also the reason why Mother is not favored.
Mother, if I return to Chang'an, I will only become a pawn in their power struggles and end up disgraced and ruined. Li Chenggang and Zhang Sun Wuji will only be afraid of me and will only try to get rid of me.
Enough. Mother will listen to you. Mother will stay with you in the northern frontier and never mention returning to Chang'an again.
Your Majesty, at Yemen Pass the Tang army has 300,000.
All are infantry. Your Majesty, such a force is not worth fearing.
Your Majesty, our Turkic cavalry can raise Yemen Pass.
How dare you? When did I say I would attack the Tang? What I want is that Tang soldiers do not set foot beyond the border even half a step. Any tribe from the northern frontier that enters Tang territory without permission, regardless of age, will all be executed.
Your Majesty, if the Tang army crosses the border to attack,
How should we respond?
If the Tang army dares to come, kill them. But the cavalry of the northern frontier tribes must not set foot even half a step into Tang territory.
Your Majesty, I will restrain all Turkic tribes. Strictly obey your orders. I will follow your orders and dare not disobey.
The tens of thousands of cavalry outside Yemen Pass need not be recalled. Just let these tens of thousands of cavalry garrison there. Issue an order to the northern frontier tribes to attack Tuyuhun and Yugushi. Tuli. You lead the Turkic troops to advance and attack the Mobe, Shiwei, and Khitan. I will annihilate these states within a month. Then we will attack the Western Turks.
As your majesty commands! Your majesty, where shall we attack then?
The Han cavalry will oversee the battle. The great snow dragon cavalry will remain in the northern frontier. These small states are not worth your intervention. Attacking the Western Turks is when you will be deployed.
Yes, yes! What is that? Rebellious son plotting! How dare he try to imprison me? Your crime is unforgivable! And you still dare to be so defiant? Do you really think I dare not kill you?
Your majesty, you must not go to the northern frontier. Li Yu is committing treason. He wants to overthrow the Tang Dynasty!
Your majesty, I request to fight!
Your majesty, I also request to fight. I am willing to lead troops north to crush the rebellion.
Your majesty, Li Yu did defy the imperial decree, that is true, but he never had any intention of treason.
Consort Yin and he. Their hearts hold the Tang Dynasty, and even more, they hold your majesty.
Disobeying the imperial decree means to appeal to the sovereign.
If this is not treason, then what is treason?
Minister Fang, you must make this clear to your majesty today.
Your majesty, Li Yu absolutely has no intention of imprisoning you. He only asks for justice from your majesty. To clarify things, back then, your majesty stripped Li Yu of his imperial status, demoted him to commoner, exiled him to the frontier. Li Yu has resentment in his heart. Anyone else would find it hard to swallow such humiliation.
He has resentment. Is he even worthy of speaking of resentment before me? That rebellious son killed someone while drunk, treating human life like grass, and he still dares to be resentful. My son can make mistakes, can be foolish, but he must never lack the courage to admit his mistakes and live a cowardly life.
Your majesty, Li Yu is as guilty as not. How did he come to kill someone?
The Supreme Court is still investigating. Are you not speaking too soon?
Your majesty, has the Supreme Court's investigation been thorough? I do not know.
Okay.
My son, Fang Yi, can testify that Li Yu was dead drunk and unconscious that day.
Fang Yi is a dandy.
How can his words be taken seriously? Lord Fang, your son can prove that Li Yu was too drunk to be coherent. Why didn't you say so earlier? All this pointless trouble has dragged on to such a state.
Fang Yi is a wise troll. His words cannot be taken as evidence. Moreover, Li Yu in Chang'an is a different man from the one after he left.
Li Yu's actions have long shown rebellious intent. Your majesty, Li Yu commands 300,000 iron cavalry. We must not act rashly. This matter concerns the safety of the Great Tang. I implore your majesty to be prudent.
Your majesty, those Turks obey Li Yu without question.
Li Yu has become an unchallenged local emperor in the northern frontier.
I have learned this through my investigation of northern frontier affairs. Goguryeo, Tuyuhun, and Tibet are all watching with hungry eyes.
Fang Xuanling, how is Consort Yin faring in the northern frontier?
Your majesty, Li Yu is very filial. Consort Yin is safe and well in the northern court imperial city. When we met with Li Yu on this occasion, it was Consort Yin who spoke kindly on our behalf. I could clearly sense that Consort Yin misses your majesty day and night.
Your majesty, in the northern court imperial city, I once loudly denounced Li Yu. If not for Consort Yin's intervention, I would have lost my head long ago.
In the council hall, a dead silence fell. Li Shimin's expression turned ashen and flickered. The generals were as silent as cicadas in winter. Only the candle flames danced, casting a shadow of unease across every heart in the hall.
Niu Jinda, when will Yin Hongzhi reach Yemen Pass?
Your reply, your majesty, when Fang Xuanling and the others set out for the northern frontier. Yin Hongzhi departed from Chang'an at the same time. According to the distance.
Princess Qi. Anyway. Who allowed her to come?
I beg to report to your majesty. It was the empress who ordered Princess Qi, Anyway, to come. Princess Qi, Anyway, has already performed the wedding ceremony with Li. The empress ordered her to come precisely to mediate between lord and subject, father and son.
Though that rebellious son has been stripped of his imperial lineage and demoted to common status, the marriage rite has already been performed. This is an established fact. Since Consort Yin chose it,
and your majesty tacitly approved it, let her come. She is here.
Your majesty, do you truly intend to go to the northern frontier in person?
Tell me directly, should I go to see that rebellious son or not? Your majesty, absolutely not. Your majesty's person is worth 10,000 gold. How could you risk danger? Now Li, you command a large army and harbors treacherous intentions. The northern frontier is fraught with countless dangers.
Your majesty, I believe you should go to the northern frontier yourself. I am willing to follow you even unto death, to ensure your complete safety.
Your majesty, I too am willing to accompany you to the northern frontier.
Your majesty, I also think you should go to the northern frontier yourself. On this journey, your majesty, you must set up an inescapable net to guard against unforeseen circumstances.
Your majesty, the hundreds of thousands of troops at Yemen Pass are ready to march north at any moment.
To escort you northward. Don't boost others' morale. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. A father seeing his son is only natural and justified. What is there to fear?
Sheng Yaojin, curse the Li, you in the northern imperial city.
Nothing happened at all. Even if he had the audacity, he wouldn't dare harm your majesty. You reckless fool. You simply don't know your place. If your majesty is imprisoned, the Tang Dynasty will fall into chaos, and the people will suffer.
With us guarding you and Consort Yin in control, Li, you would dare to imprison your majesty. You overestimate liar.
Silence! I have made up my mind.
When Yin Hongzhi arrives at Yanmen Pass, I will go with him to the northern frontier to see that traitorous son. Back then, at the Wei River Alliance, I faced the wolf Jie alone. What was there to fear? Today, facing my own son, I am not the least bit afraid.
Your majesty, since you mentioned Count Jie, I recall something. That Jie, to save his own life, actually knelt and danced for Li Yu in the main hall.
Ha! That traitor is indeed my son. He has my style.
When I get to the northern frontier, I will make that jelly kneel and dance for me as well.
The situation in the northern frontier is complex.
Li Yu has now built up his power. You must be extra vigilant.
I am the son of heaven of the great Tang.
How could I fear a traitorous son? We depart tomorrow. No more words. Your majesty is wise. I will go arrange the escort guards immediately. I will ensure your majesty's absolute safety.
Your majesty, I am still uneasy.
Li Yu's nature is hard to fathom. What if?
There is no what if. My mind is made up. You need not try to dissuade me further.
Yin Hongzhi, do you know where that rebellious son got all the troops and supplies to unify the northern frontier?
Your majesty, I do not know.
In recent years, those former dynasty officials have been rather restless. They seem to miss the great Sui of the previous dynasty.
A pack of traitors! I got my battle axe ready, just waiting to split open some rebellious skulls!
Yin Hongzhi, you say that rebellious son was a wastrel in Chang'an. But how did he become so brave and extraordinary once he left?
Your majesty, I truly do not know. After Li Yu left the capital, he cut off all contact with me.
I recall. Your father, Yin Shu, was the minister of works of Great Suki.
Your majesty, if I had any disloyalty, I would have death by 1,000 cuts and have my bones ground to dust.
That rebellious son is desperate to protect his mother. He trusts you, his maternal uncle.
Your majesty, Li Yu trusts only Consort Yin. Never me, his uncle.
That rebellious son may have countless faults, but I know his filial piety toward Consort Yin. On this journey to the northern frontier, do not forget your place.
Your majesty, I dare not forget. I will certainly counsel Li Yu well.
Your majesty, the wind and sand are growing fierce. If we delay any longer, we might miss our schedule. Pass my order. The entire army marches out, straight to Baiting.
I want to see if that rebellious son dares to imprison me!
If Li Yu dares to act rashly, I'll give him a thorough thrashing!
General Cheng is absolutely right. I'll give him a thorough thrashing too!
It might be best if you two generals stay out of this. Li Yu will not imprison your majesty.
I am the Emperor of Great Tang.
Every other word is rebellious son.
I want to see if he dares.
Emperor Li Shimin has already left Yanmen Pass, heading straight for the imperial city of Baiting. Yin Hongzhi and Princess Qi, Wei, are accompanying the imperial carriage.
Wei, I sent her a letter of divorce, and she dared not accept it.
Your majesty, Consort Yin has kept your divorce letter from reaching her. Why was I not told?
The consort said, Wei is meant to be Princess Qi. I dare not defy her.
Fine. Since mother is pleased, I'll go along with it.
But let Wei stay out of my sight.
How many troops has Li Shimin brought with him?
Only Cheng Yaojin and Yu Qigong, Fang Xuanling, plus 800 Xuanjia soldiers.
He really isn't afraid that I'll imprison him. Does my mother know?
Consort Yin doesn't know yet.
Seal off the news. Send 10,000 Snow Dragon riders to escort them into the northern court imperial city.
Understood.
Li Yu, summon me, either to kill or to release me.
Do not humiliate me.
What is the rush? I said, I won't kill you, so I'll spare your wretched life.
I am the great Khan of the Turks. What gives you the right to humiliate me again and again?
Great Khan of the Turks. You are the disgrace of the Turks, and even more so, a death warrant for countless Turkic people. Even the Turkic Great Khan I appointed, truly, is eager to take your head.
If you have the guts, behead me right now!
I won't kill you. I want you to watch a good show with your own eyes. And I also want you to put on a good show.
Li Yu, what dirty trick are you plotting now?
The protagonist of this good show,
Li Shimin.
Are you afraid? Afraid that Li Shimin will seize your northern territory. Afraid that he will put you to death.
You're wrong. I simply want Li Shimin to see you.
The alliance at the Wei River, you humiliated him back then. I'm curious what expression he will have when he sees you, and what expression you will have when you see him.
I lost to you. It has nothing to do with Li Shimin. I won't play your charade.
I insist on making him watch. The enemy Li Shimin never defeated. I, the prince, have defeated.
You want to humiliate Li Shimin, your own father? Li Yu, you're insane!
He drove me out of Chang'an. He treated me like a worthless fool. Today, I will make him bow his head and admit his wrongs.
Your Majesty, shall we send more troops to guard against Li Shimin's tricks?
No need. 800 Xuanjia soldiers are nothing but ants in my eyes. The Xuanwu Gate tactics won't work on me. Ready the honor guard. I, the emperor, personally welcome the father emperor.
Yes.
This Khan does not understand. Since you hate Li Shimin, why not lead your troops south and raise Chang'an?
I am Han Chinese. How could I attack my own people?
Not attack the Tang. You have gone to great lengths just to humiliate Li Shimin. Are you not afraid he'll fly into a rage and lead his troops north to attack you?
Now Goguryeo, Chu Yuheng, Chubo and other states all have their eyes covetously on the Tang. Would he dare go north? Not unless he wants to doom the Tang beyond recovery.
You just want to vent your anger. Fine. This Khan will help you humiliate Li Shimin. Even though I am stranded here, I can still humiliate the Tang Emperor once more.
Deploy 10,000 iron cavalry and call it the Imperial Procession. Are you tired of being the Prince of Qi and the one to become Emperor? Where is Consort Yin? I, the Emperor, have arrived. Does she dare to avoid me?
Your Majesty, Prince of Qi, you have forgotten. You long ago revoked my imperial status, demoted me to a commoner. I am no longer worthy of that title.
I can depose you, and I can reinstate you. The position of Prince of Qi is a single word from me.
What damned Prince of Qi? Li Yu is the overlord of the northern frontier, equal to you, Li Shimin. The father is even less than the son. And you dare to call yourself son of heaven of the Tang?
Jie, you stray dog! Having lost all face for the Turks, you dare to bark here!
This is northern frontier territory. The Tang Emperor has no right to run wild here. Get back to your Chang'an.
Bah! Disgusting! Jie, you once commanded 1,000,000 Turks, and now you act as use lackey. Do you not feel shame? I heard that to save your own life. You actually danced for Li Yu in this hall. Utter disgrace to the Turks!
All Turks regard you as a humiliation.
Wishing they could flay your skin. And leaving on like this in degradation. I'd rather smash my head against the wall. At least that would leave me some dignity.
I, the Khan, was defeated by Li Yu, but I have never lost a single battle to your great Tang.
Khan, you are mistaken. The one who defeated you is none other than the Prince of Qi of our great Tang, the current ruler of the northern frontier.
The Prince of Qi of Great Tang, the son who was driven out by Li Shimin. Now that the son has risen to power, you come crawling back with your tail between your legs. Don't you feel ashamed? If it weren't for Li Yu, I would have trampled Chang'an long ago and ground your bones to dust.
You useless waste! How dare you stand here and mock me?
The way you knelt begging me to withdraw my army back then, I still remember it vividly.
Li Yu! I order you to kill him immediately! Giri!
I promised the Turkic tribes that Jali's life would be spared.
You!
Your Majesty, please calm down. Jali's deliberately provoking you. There is no need to be upset over him. It would ruin our important matters.
Consort Yin, I summon her to come out and see me immediately. She must not hide!
Mother has already retired for the night. If you have something to say, you are only worthy of speaking to me, not worthy of disturbing her.
Li Yu! I have personally come to the northern frontier, which is already a great honor for you. Don't refuse to appreciate it.
Face is earned, not begged for. Between you and me, there is neither sovereign nor subject, and certainly no face to save.
Li Shimin sees that. He doesn't hold you, the Emperor, in any regard.
Your Majesty is the son of Great Tang! How dare you be so treasonous?
This northern frontier is under my command. A mere Tang general has no right to make insolence here.
Prince of Qi, your highness, His Majesty has come this time out of father-son affection and bears no ill will.
Father-son affection? He stripped me of my royal status. You cast me aside like a worn-out shoe.
How dare you speak of father-son bonds?
I demoted you because you showed no respect for your sovereign and father. Arrogant and conceited. You got what you deserved.
Arrogant, though I am a prince of the Great Tang. Have you, Li Shimin, ever for a single day treated me as a prince of the Great Tang?
From my birth to this day,
How many times have you come to see me?
on my wedding day,
I was dead, drunk. How could I have killed anyone? You did not investigate costs, nor did you refer the case to the court of judicial review. You acted solely on your own whim and pronounced my guilt with a single word.
Your Highness, please calm your anger. His Majesty has already ordered a thorough investigation. He will surely restore your Highness's innocence. Do not disappoint His Majesty's good intentions.
Innocence. I care nothing for it.
Your Highness, why persist in this argument? If there is a matter, we can discuss it slowly.
Discuss what? Discuss how Li Shimin used cunning and force to seize his own son's foundation in the northern frontier.
how dare you! I am the Emperor of the Great Tang, the Son of Heaven, Supreme of all. Do you think I will tolerate such slander?
If you had no interest in the northern frontier,
Why would you personally come to the Northern Court's capital? Stop pretending to love me as a father.
Your Highness, His Majesty's journey here is out of the bond of blood between you. He could not bear to see your Highness isolated in the frontier.
I have long ceased to be a member of the Tang royal house.
With a Lai family, I share no remaining bond of blood. No remaining connection at all.
Liu, I know your grievances run deep. Return to Tang, and I will pardon all your crimes. Restore your title as Prince of Qi. Let bygones be bygones.
The title of Prince of Qi, to me, it is nothing but filth. The northern frontier's lands are vast and free, 1,000 times more liberating than your Tang cage.
Damn your so-called Prince of Qi! Liu is the Lord of the Northern Frontier, equal to you, Li Shimin. I am not here for your charity. How dare you! I am discussing matters with my own son. A homeless cur like you has no right to speak a word here.
This Kang, that mangy cur, made you, Li Shimin, beg on your knees for his retreat.
Jili Tifu!
If you dare insult my emperor again, I'll take your dog's head. To uphold the court's dignity.
Stop. In my northern court hall, whoever dares draw a blade, don't blame me for showing no mercy.
Your Majesty, things have come to this. The only option is to retreat for now. Leave some leeway, so we can seek another opportunity.
Liu, what exactly do you want? Before you return to Chang'an with me.
I will never return to Chang'an, nor will I ever rejoin the Tang. The Tang's decline
has nothing to do with me.
Your Majesty, this son is arrogant and rebellious, with no regard for his sovereign father. We should send troops to flatten the northern court and tear his corpse into pieces.
Cheng Yaojin, go ahead and try. We'll see if your Tang troops are faster, or my northern blades are sharper, spilling blood on the spot.
Your Highness, calm your anger. Don't let a few words ruin the bigger picture or damage your relations.
Li Shimin, look at you now. Can't even control your own son. Unworthy of being the son of heaven.
Jili! If you utter one more reckless word, I will grind your bones to dust!
Li Shimin, stop with the empty threats. If you've got the guts, come at me. Don't take your anger out on a defeated general.
Today,
you either get out of the northern court, or stay here forever.
Your Highness, think twice. His Majesty is the Son of Heaven. Enduring such humiliation will surely disrupt the court and shake the foundation of the state.
Humiliation? When he stripped me of my royal status and demoted me to a commoner and drove me to the northern border, did he never imagine today's humiliation?
Traitor! You traitor of the sun!
Coming to the north, you meant to imprison and humiliate me. Your Majesty, your subject requests to fight. I wish to lead elite troops to capture this Ali Yu and bring him back to Chang'an to uphold the law of the land.
Just you. You think you're worthy to stand before me. Arrest him!
Your Majesty, do not act rashly. The northern frontier is strategically treacherous. Our army has marched a long distance. If we engage in battle, we will surely lose.
Li Yu truly wants to fight us to the death.
The bond between father and son,
from the moment you discarded me like a worn-out shoe,
had already been severed.
Li Shimin, get lost while you still can. Stop being an eyesore here. If you anger Lai Yu, you won't even make it back to Chang'an.
Your Majesty, things have come to this. We must temporarily retreat and plan a long-term strategy. Do not let a moment of anger destroy the foundation of the Great Tang.
Liu, today's humiliation,
I will remember it.
Today I take a step back. But you remember this. I will settle this score with you sooner or later. You better look out for yourself.
Want to leave? If you dare to set foot out of this hall.
Insolent son! Do you truly intend to imprison me? Are you rebelling against the Great Tang?
Your Highness, do you truly want to provoke a deadly war between Tang and Biting, who both suffer heavy losses? Your Majesty, as long as your subject is here, I will protect you and fight our way out of the northern frontier to withdraw safely.
Li Yu!
If you dare to harm even a hair of His Majesty, I will raise Biting to the ground and grind your bones to dust.
Li Yu, if you beg Li Shimin, the entire Tang Empire will be yours.
Your Highness, you must not! Imprisoning the Son of Heaven will surely provoke the entire Tang to attack with all its might. It will lead to utter ruin. Your Highness, I beg you, think of your mother. She would never want to see you rebel against Tang.
Who said anything about imprisoning him? Just let him stay in Biting for a few days. Keep to your place.
Your Highness.
Uncle, I will not imprison Li Shimin. Now I am attacking Tu Yihang and Shai Wei. I do not want the Great Tang to withdraw at this moment, ruining my grand plan.
Your Majesty, why not stay for now? To see how things develop. Very well.
I will stay a few days. But if you, Li Yu, try any tricks,
I will not let you off.
Rest assured.
You! What do you want to do? You! Exactly how far are you going to take this? How dare you humiliate His Majesty in public? Aren't you afraid of being charged with treason?
Mother, why are you here?
Why did you hide this from me? If I hadn't come looking today, would you have caused a huge disaster?
Mother, I did not hide it from you. Li Shimin came by surprise. I had no time to inform you.
That is your father, the Emperor. Even if you hold a grudge, you absolutely cannot address the Son of Heaven by his personal name.
Consort Yin!
You have raised a fine rebellious son! How dare he imprison me in Biting! Committing treason and rebellion!
Your Majesty! He is also your son! Back then, he revoked his imperial status without distinction and abandoned him in the northern frontier to fend for himself. Now he has seized the northern frontier with his own life, and you want to take it by force from him. How can he not rebel against you?
Consort Yin speaks the truth. A father seizing his son's achievements spreads and makes the whole world laugh. Madam, let Li Yu imprison Li Shimin and take his Tang Dynasty. As long as Li Shimin is imprisoned, the Great Tang will be Li Yu's. Back then, Li Shimin imprisoned Li Yuan and seized the throne. Why can't Li Yu do the same today?
Sister, you must not! Jelly wants to use Li Yu's head to plunge the Tang into chaos and put him to death!
Madam, please think twice. Jelly attempts to use the internal conflict between the Tang and the northern frontier to help the Turks rise from the ashes.
Guards, this scoundrel is stirring up trouble and corrupting people's hearts. Plotting to harm my son, drag him out, and execute him immediately! How dare you defy my orders? Are you refusing the imperial command? Are you rebelling?
Mother, I have a prior agreement with the Tidao Arcs. I cannot kill Jeli just yet.
Do you think I'm blind? Every Turkic tribe now wishes him dead!
Mother, Jeli is still useful, alive. He must not be killed now.
What? Are you afraid the Turks will revolt? Or are you deliberately keeping him just to humiliate your father?
Mother, this is not as simple as you think.
Fine. You've grown strong enough. You won't even listen to your own mother. Today, I'm taking your uncle back to Chang'an. I'll never care about your life again.
Guards, drag Jeli out and behead him.
Execute him now. No more words.
Yes!
Li Yu, you swore on your life to spare me. How dare you go back on your word? I did as you said and humiliated Li Shimin. Now you want to kill the donkey after it has done its work. You are faithless. You will be cursed by heaven. Die a miserable death.
You unfilial son! So you planned this all along! You deliberately had Jelly humiliate me!
Your Majesty!
Though Li Yu's actions are reckless, he holds military power in the north. Any rash move will cause great turmoil.
If your Majesty hadn't kept pressing him, how could your son have come to this?
Sister, things have come this far. Don't make the conflict any worse.
Mother, let me handle this. It has nothing to do with the Tang court, nor with His Majesty. Your Majesty, please accompany Mother for a few days. In time, I will let you return to Tang.
You rebel! You dare to imprison me! Today I will charge you with treason!
Your Highness, please think twice. If your Majesty stays long in the north, there will surely be internal strife in Tang.
I am currently conquering Tuyu, Xuwei, Khitan, and other states. Until they are subdued, your Majesty shall not leave the northern border. Once I have crushed Tuyu, Xuwei, Khitan, and other states, I will naturally release you back to Tang.
Li Yu, hundreds of thousands of troops at Yemen Pass are ready. His Majesty has not returned for 10 days. Li Jing and the others are about to march out of the pass any day now.
Are you trying to start a civil war?
Your Highness,
Though Tuyuhan, Shaiwei, and Khitan are small states, their combined forces can hold the northern frontier. Settling them in a year or two would already be fortunate. His Majesty cannot afford that time. Every day His Majesty is away from the capital. Tang faces greater danger.
Say no more. I will level them within a month. Tuyuhun, Shaiwei, Khitan, and the others.
His Majesty is the foundation of the Great Tang.
He cannot stay a single day in the northern frontier. If you dare detain His Majesty, even a moment, I will draw my sword and slay you!
The northern frontier is under my command. You have no say here.
Your Highness, will you stand by and watch the Great Tang and the northern frontier slaughter each other?
I do not start trouble, but I have never been afraid of it. Tubo and Goguryeo are eyeing us covetously. Try starting a war and see.
Prince Qi, once Li Jing's army leaves the pass, neither you nor I will have any retreat.
You let your father return quickly. Do not bring about a great calamity. He is your father. How can you truly imprison him?
I am destroying Tuyuhun, Khitan, and the others to remove the Great Tang's internal threats, Western Turkic and Tubo and their ilk.
I will crush them all.
You rebellious son! What ambition are you hiding?
I want to build a Han Empire far greater than the Great Tang.
Arrogant?
Do you know the Allied states have millions of troops? Do you know how many soldiers will shed blood to level those states?
You don't believe me? Then wait and see.
I don't believe you have such ability.
In less than a month, the northern frontier will submit to me. The Turkic will surrender. Among all those states, which one dares to stand against the Turkic?
What exactly do you want? Just to prove that you should not have angered me back then.
No.
I want to wipe out all foreign tribes. For all Han people under heaven, to win a land of peace, free from strife.
After you destroy all those states, you will seize my Great Tang.
The Great Tang is a Han realm. Why would I seize it? What I want is a carefree life for the Han people. It is not about a change of dynasty.
Is your Highness serious? Indeed. Then there will be no civil war.
If your Highness holds such a heart, your servant is willing to serve with utmost loyalty. I only ask that your Highness release His Majesty quickly to bring peace to the Tang Dynasty.
Prince Qi, His Majesty is the master of the Tang Dynasty. He cannot be detained for long. Releasing His Majesty will allow you to focus on fighting the enemy.
That is the best strategy and bait.
Listen to your mother. Do not turn against your father, the Emperor, again.
Are you really fighting for the Han people of the world?
Believe it or not.
If you break your word, I will not let you off, even if it costs me my life.
Rest assured, I will not attack the Tang Dynasty. If I were to attack the Tang Dynasty, I would have done so during the Northern Frontier War. What I want is for the foreign tribes to kneel in submission, and for the Han people to enjoy eternal peace.
I will trust you this once, but you must swear an oath. Anyone who kills innocents, I will execute without mercy.
I know my limits. I don't need the meddling of the Tang Emperor. Once I have crushed Tuyuhan Mode and other states, you may return. Just to stay put and behave beyond the Tang Dynasty's borders, all will be under my jurisdiction.
I will stay in your northern frontier for 10 days to see how you keep your word. Your Majesty, say no more. My decision is final. Quickly deliver my decree. Your servant is willing to lead the black armored cavalry to escort you. If there is any mishap, I will pay with my life.
Yu Qigong and Feng Shuanling, remain. Cheng Yaojin, you will return to Yamen Pass immediately. Inform Li Jing and the others.
Your servant obeys the decree. I will not fail the mission.
Your Majesty, the northern frontier is harsh and cold. You must take care of your health.
Rest assured, my beloved consort. With Yu Qigong and Feng Xuanling here, all will be fine.
Your Majesty is wise. Though Prince Qi acts wildly, he does keep his promises. Cheng Yaojin, the road ahead is perilous. Be very careful. The Turks will stop at nothing to kill you.
I fought 100 battles. The Turks are nothing but clowns.
Chang Yaojin, don't be careless. Although the Turkic nobles have submitted to Li Yu, there are still some Turks who haven't submitted to Li Yu. These Turkic remnants are colluding in secret, trying to make a comeback.
We must stay on guard.
Fang Xuanling, I'm not afraid of the Turks. I'm afraid of Zhangsun Wuji and Li Daozong
disobeying His Majesty's orders.
You're afraid Zhangsun Wuji and Li Daozong won't trust you.
Chang Yaojin, you worry too much.
His Majesty's decree is right here. How would they dare to defy it?
Maybe. General Li Jing commands a large army, which can hold us in check. It will make them follow the decree.
After I leave, His Majesty's safety is entrusted to you two. With me here, even at the cost of my life, I will protect His Majesty completely.
Li Yu is arrogant, but keeps his word, and with Consort Yin by his side, your Majesty has nothing to worry about.
Good. I'll go and return quickly. I won't fail His Majesty, and you too.
Yaojin, remember this. Be sure to appease Zhangsun Wuji and Li Daozong, and don't stir up more trouble.
I understand. Take care, both of you. Yaojin, take care on the road. Be sure to return safely.
I hope he can deliver the decree smoothly, stabilize the situation, and live up to His Majesty's high hopes. Relax. Yao Jing has been through many battles. He can handle this task. We mustn't delay. Let's quickly return to His Majesty's side. Don't let His Majesty worry. Take care.
Your Majesty, you absolutely must not keep deadlocked with you, or trouble may arise.
I have my own plan. Persuade him not to keep pushing harder.
I understand, Your Majesty.
Consort Yin, where exactly did Li Yu's over 100,000 elite troops come from?
I do not know, Your Majesty. When I arrived in the northern frontier with you, those troops were already poised for battle. They were definitely not hastily assembled.
Your Majesty, the Snow Dragon Cavalry and the Han Iron Cavalry are certainly not formations of our Great Tang. I ordered the Xuanjia Cavalry to pull them, yet they could not gain the upper hand. Their combat strength likely surpasses that of the Xuanjia Cavalry.
Could it be that the traitor's army consists of remnants from the previous Sui dynasty?
Your Majesty, that is absolutely impossible. The Great Sui has long been overthrown. If they possess such elite troops, how could they have lost their kingdom? With such a force, the Great Suji would have long swept across the northern frontier. Why would they have struggled to survive?
Consort Yin, Empress Yao of Zor, Yang Chengdao, and Princess Yicheng. Where are they now?
They were all slaughtered by the Turks.
What? The Turks have gone mad! Wasn't Yang Zhengdao already a defector to the Turks?
After yours was destroyed and the Turkic royal court captured Jeli alive, the Turks took out their anger on them and killed every last one of them. The Turks believed they had lured in the bait. Hamod such a fate.
If that is the case, then the traitor's army has no traceable origin at all. Could these 100,000 elite troops have simply sprung out of thin air?
Your Majesty, perhaps Li Yu secretly raised these elite death squads.
What ability does Li Yu have to support such forces? Where would he get the wealth to sustain an army of over 100,000?
Your Majesty, this is suspicious. Only Li Yu himself knows the truth.
How would that traitorous son ever tell me? Enough! You may leave! I will think of this myself! Your servants, take our leave. Your Highness, send His Majesty back to the Great Tang quickly. The northern frontier is no place for His Majesty to linger. Cheng Yaojing may find it hard to restrain Li Jing and Zhangsun Wuji. Delay will lead to biangu.
Tens of thousands of troops at Yemen Pass are poised and watching. If I don't detain Li Shimin, how can I conquer the kingdoms of Tuyu Han, Shaiwei, and Khitan?
Your Highness, detaining His Majesty is a grave crime. If Li Jing leads his army out of the pass, our northern frontier will be in danger.
How shrewd is Li Jing? With Li Shimin in my hands, he wouldn't dare act rashly. I only need to hold steady for 10 days, and I will crush the kingdoms of Tuyu Han, Shaiwei, and Khitan, and seize all their lands. When we sit in the northern frontier, ruling over all those lands, why would we fear the few soldiers at Yemen Pass?
Then, Your Highness must keep a close watch on Yemen Pass. Do not slack off even a bit. Afraid that the Tang army might suddenly march out. The situation could spiral out of control.
Fortune!
The Emperor has already sent troops to watch Yemen Pass. Any slight movement will be reported immediately.
Cheng Yaojin, you come back like a deserter, and you still have the nerve to stand here! I return by His Majesty's imperial decree. How dare you spout nonsense here?
If His Majesty were safe and sound, why would he let you return alone?
John,
He must be imprisoned by Li Yu. Tell me, did you betray your master for glory and defect to that Li Yu?
Zhangsun Wuji, how dare you slander my honor? Today, I'll tear your mouth apart. His Majesty is safe and sound. He voluntarily stays in the northern frontier. It has nothing to do with any restraint by Li Yu. Utter nonsense! His Majesty is the Son of Heaven. Why would he stoop to stay in the barbaric northern wasteland?
Here is His Majesty's imperial decree. How dare you question it? It is clearly you who defies the decree!
Just a piece of paper. Who can tell if it is real or fake? Probably forged by you.
Li Dozong, you dare to slander the imperial decree? Are you plotting rebellion?
The decree's authenticity is not in doubt, but His Majesty's stay in the north must have a hidden reason. Cheng Yaojin, explain yourself quickly.
If you can't make it clear today, don't think you can just slip by.
We will surely convict you of falsely issuing an imperial decree.
Li, you want to crush the Tubo and other states. These barbarians have long raided our great Tang borders. Are you all unaware? His Majesty, to free Li Yu from any worries, voluntarily stays in the north to stabilize the situation.
10 days. Just 10 days.
And His Majesty will surely return. Everyone, calm down and be patient.
Utterly absurd. Li Yu is just grandstanding. How dare he boast such a wild claim?
No, this is true.
On the day His Majesty set out, the Northern Iron Cavalry had already marched out. This is absolutely certain. Even if he goes on campaign, in such a short time, he can crack those tough nuts.
Li Yu promised to pacify them within a month, the Tuhu, Shiwei, Khitan, and other states. 10 days ago, the Northern Cavalry already launched their attack. The Tuhu, Shiwei, Khitan, and other states.
All stream! Cheng Yaojin has been completely fooled by him.
I may not believe it, but His Majesty does. His Majesty has his own considerations. Don't forget, Li Yu crushed the Turks in just over 10 days. What divine might! Compared to the Turks, those small states are nothing but ants.
You.
I have lived a straightforward life. How could I forge an imperial edict? His Majesty's decree is not to be questioned.
General Li, don't move. Li Yu has the power to destroy the Turks, pacifying the Tuyuhun, Shiwei, Khitan, and other states.
That is no empty talk.
Li Yu crushed the Turks in just over 10 days and unified the northern frontier. He is no mediocrity. But pacifying the Tuyu, Han, Shiwei, Khitan, and other states within a month, that, I fear, is impossible.
I think Li Yu has clearly imprisoned His Majesty,
plotting rebellion and seizing power.
General Li, His Majesty's safety concerns the whole realm. We must prepare against this early.
His Majesty is wise and sagely. He will make his own decision. It is not for a piddling pedant like you to meddle. The decree is here. He who obeys lies. He who defies is punished as a rebel. His Majesty has decreed. All the military affairs are under Li Yu's command. None of you may interfere. Await my return! Utterly preposterous! How could His Majesty hand over all northern military power to that beast? That beast harbors wild ambition. If the northern frontier is given to him, it will surely become a nest of rebels. His Majesty's words are golden and unchangeable. How dare a scoundrel like you presume to speculate? Obey the decree, and it is over. Defy it, and you face military law, extermination of your entire clan!
General Cheng, did His Majesty entrust you with any other secret instructions in the northern frontier? This matter concerns the very survival of the Great Tang. The slightest mistake, and neither of us can bear the consequences.
His Majesty only gave me one instruction. Return within 10 days.
Hold Yanmen Pass.
Do not give Li Yu any opportunity to exploit.
Enough, enough. His Majesty's decree has been issued. How dare we defy it?
Li Yu's ambition is crystal clear. We must set a trap far and wide, and be on high alert.
Why should we tolerate this? His Majesty is trapped in a den of tigers and wolves. How can we just sit by and do nothing? How dare you? His Majesty chose to stay in the northern frontier of his own will. Stop spreading baseless rumors. Do not disturb the army's morale.
Silence! All this is for the sake of the Great Tang. Stop arguing.
Do not throw all into chaos. It is only 10 days.
Let us wait calmly. His Majesty will surely return safely.
General Neo speaks wisely. Pass my order. Guard Yanmen Pass with strict vigilance. No soldier shall leave his post, even half a step.
Violators will face military justice.
Closely monitor the movements of Lap Li Yu's army. At the slightest sign of trouble,
send an urgent report immediately.
Yes, sir!
General Chang, you should stay at Yemen Pass for now and wait for His Majesty alongside us.
No! I have delivered the decree. I must leave immediately for Baiting to report back to His Majesty.
You're going to Baiting? You clearly intend to defect to Li Yu and become a traitor's accomplice.
How dare you! I am a loyal general of the Great Tang. How could I ever side with a rebel? Delivering the decree and reporting back is only natural and right.
Cheng Yaojin,
I'll go with you. I want to see His Majesty in person and ask for the truth. I'll see for myself whether, after 10 days, His Majesty can return alive, and whether Li Yu can make good on his wild boasts. If not, I will surely slay him.
You say Li Yu has already swept clean the kingdoms of Tu Yihun, Shaiwei, Khitan, and others. He also destroyed Goguryeo, Baekje, and Silla.
His main army is already on its way back.
In less than 10 days. How could that be possible? The northern frontier, Iron Cavalry. Can they really conquer one kingdom a day?
Your Majesty, it is absolutely impossible. How could multiple kingdoms be destroyed in 10 days?
Your Majesty, this is a lie. Those kingdoms are far away, can't even reach them in 10 days, let alone conquer them.
Your Majesty, the northern frontier Iron Cavalry attacked by splitting into multiple routes.
Your Majesty, this is true. I have sent the Black Armor Army to verify. Tu Yuhen, Shiwei and other kingdoms have all been destroyed by the northern frontier Iron Cavalry.
Without exception.
That rebellious son has actually built a foundation comparable to the Great Tang.
Your Majesty, Liu's next step is to attack Tubal and the western Turkic Khaganate. If he conquers those two, there will be no rival kingdom north of the Great Tang.
Your Majesty, if Li Yu destroys those two kingdoms, will he revolt against the Great Tang?
Liu gave his word. He will never invade the Great Tang.
How can we trust the words of a concubine's son? Your Majesty must prepare defenses early. He is your Majesty's own son. He holds a great domain. Why would he revolt against his own father?
How dare you!
The Great Tang has crowned Prince Li Chenggen. How can we break the order? Feng Xuanling, go quickly to Yanmen Pass. Send my decree for Li Jing and others to secure Yanmen Pass. I will remain in the northern frontier to watch how Li Yu tramples Tubo and the western Turkic Khaganate.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince of the Great Tang is Li Chenggan.
I never said I would depose the Crown Prince. Li Yu will never inherit the throne. I only ask you, after he destroys those two kingdoms, what exactly does he intend to do?
Your Majesty, if he revolts against the Tang, the Great Tang is in imminent peril.
I know.
Yin Hongzhe, stay.
The rest of you, withdraw. I obey.
Yin Hongzhi, you are Li Yu's maternal uncle. Do you know what Li Yu really intends to do? Does he want my throne?
Your Majesty, I do not know.
But I know Li Yu will not return to the Great Tang. Even less will he return to Chang'an. Yin Hongzhi, when do you think Li Yu will attack Tubo and the western Turkic Khaganate?
Within a month.
Tell Li Yu, after he has conquered the Tubo and the western Turks, I want to see him.
Yes.
"10 days. The kingdoms of Tuyu, Shaiwei, Kita, and others.
Not only that, he also destroyed the 3 kingdoms, Goguryeo, Baekje, and Silla.
What about His Majesty?
Is he still at the biting Imperial City?
His Majesty has not left. Still at the biting Imperial City.
Time has passed. His Majesty neither returns, nor does he set out. His Majesty must have been imprisoned by Li Yu. General Li, what should we do now?
Dispatch troops immediately! Even if it means death, we must rescue His Majesty!
Li Yu has just pacified Tubo. His prestige is immense among Shaiwei, Gaoli, and other states. Troop morale is high. If we send troops, it would be suicide. We would destroy Yemen Pass ourselves. He commands nearly 1 million troops. We have only 300,000. How can we match him?
Li Jing, did you dare to shrink back and avoid battle? Are you trying to put His Majesty to death? Li Dosong, stop talking nonsense! Who told you His Majesty is imprisoned? His Majesty is in good health. He chose to stay at Biting voluntarily. No one dares to trap him.
General Yuchi, Lord Fang, what exactly does His Majesty mean by this?
I do not know His Majesty's mind. But Li Yu has not imprisoned His Majesty.
His Majesty ordered us to return to stabilize the troops' morale. Whoever dares to act recklessly will be dealt with by military law. Clearly, you have surrendered to Li Yu. His Majesty will surely be harmed. How dare you speak of loyalty? If you dare speak nonsense again, I will behead you first. His Majesty has his own deep intentions. If you overstep, I will make sure your head and body are separated.
Both of you, please speak clearly. Why is His Majesty insisting on staying in the northern frontier?
Li Yu's next step is to attack Tubo and the western Turks. His Majesty wants to see his end with his own eyes.
What? Li Yu still intends to attack Tubo and the western Turks. Is he insane?
No.
Do you understand His Majesty's intention in staying?
Both of you quickly return to the northern frontier to report. As long as I, Li Jing, am here. The Yanmen Pass is impregnable.
Li Shimin is a fraud. Even the heavenly Khan fears me. Li Yu! Tell your uncle, are you really going to strike against the Great Tang? Li Shimin's Great Tang is beneath my notice. I want to see an empire where all nations come to pay homage. Let him keep that little patch of land for himself.
That is for the best. Your uncle will support you no matter what, but I beg you, nephew, do not let the Han people slaughter each other. Let rivers of blood flow.
Rest assured, in my Li Yu's empire, there is no room for the incompetents. I will conquer a vast territory for the Han people. No one can stop me. The Great Tang is nothing but a patch of ant hills in my eyes.
Your uncle believes you can achieve great things, but your blade is too sharp. It may invite disaster. Be cautious.
I now have strong troops and sturdy horses. I will sweep across the world. Why should I be cautious? Tibet and the Western Turks are nothing but ants I can crush with a raised hand.
Your Majesty, all our forces are assembled. We can crush Tibet and the Western Turks at any moment.
Pass the order. Rest for 3 days. Then the entire army marches. We will crush Tibet and the Western Turks.
As you command!
Liu, now that you have crushed Tibet and the Western Turks, with 1 million soldiers under your command, your momentum is unstoppable. The foundation you have built already far exceeds the territory of the Great Tang. Tell me, where does your sword point next?
Why is your Majesty so nervous? Afraid that I will flatten Chang'an?
With 1 million iron cavalry pressing down, how can we not be on guard?
Your Highness, the foreign troops are wolves with ambitions. They will surely rebel.
Your Highness, with just over 100,000 iron cavalry, you swept across nations, founding an empire comparable to the Great Tang. But conquering land is easy. Holding it is difficult. The hearts of foreigners are hard to fathom. Keeping them will surely bring great trouble.
Stop beating around the bush. Liu, just say it. Are you going to attack the Great Tang?
In the end, you're all scared to death. Afraid that I will lead my army into the capital and take Li Shimin's dragon throne. But as for what I intend to do, can you stop me?
Liu, you promised your uncle. You also promised your mother never to set foot on a single inch of Great Tang's land. You said you would never let Han people slaughter each other.
Liu, your army is nothing but foreign tribes. What kind of Han are you? Let me tell you, the day those foreigners turn against you, you will meet utter ruin!
Your Highness, do you know the bones that littered the fields during the 5 Barbarians' rebellion? The people suffered terribly. Do you want to reenact that tragedy?
If you dare attack Great Tang, you will be a traitor to the Han people for all eternity! Your name will stick through the ages! Great Tang is no small foreign state! War will make rivers of blood! Countless Han will die!
Enough. I was wrong from the start. I never truly regarded you. This realm, this dragon throne, I yield it to you. But you must swear an oath.
Never again encounter foreign tribes!
Your Majesty, the dragon throne can't be so lightly given away. Absolutely not!
Liu, you are treasonous! How dare you force the throne by siege?
Your Highness, why must you go this far?
Your Highness, Consortian would never bear to see you like this!
Li Shimin, you finally know what it is like to bow your head and admit fault. But it is too late for everything. I won't attack Great Tang. This Great Tang realm. Keep it for Li Chengqian.
Liu, what are you really after? My Great Tang isn't even worthy of your regard. And I, your father, am I so worthless in your eyes?
I told you, I will never set foot in Chang'an again. Never return to Great Tang. Great Tang is too small. It can't contain my ambition. The world is vast, far beyond your imagination. I will march west. You will never know how big this world truly is. My goal was never this petty Great Tang.
Great Tang has nothing to do with me.
Enough. Your mind is made up. Nothing I say will change it.
Li Shimin, my mind is made up.
Heaven can be defied. The earth can be disobeyed. I won't stop you, nor will I help you. Life or death is yours to decide. But I will tell you this. You will always be the Prince of Qi of Great Tang. My son!
Strive in the Central Plains, not of my own will. From this day forth, we leave our homeland far behind, journeying 10,000 li to foreign lands, subjugating all barbarians in every direction, expanding the eternal dominion of the Han people, building an immortal empire where the sun never sets, protecting our Han descendants in everlasting peace.
Trampling foreign lands! Securing Han territory forever!
following our emperor to eternal glory!
The entire army marches westward!
It was I who misjudged a man back then, abandoning such a peerless prodigy. In the end, I lost an everlasting dominion.
As years pass and time flows, Li Yu led 1 million iron-blooded troops steadily westward, sweeping through all foreign dynasties in Central Asia and West Asia, invincible in every battle, unstoppable in every attack. No one could withstand his military might. He broke free from the shackles of Central Plains dynasties. Far from court intrigues, by his own might, he expanded boundless territories stretching thousands of miles, planting the Han banner across every inch of the Eurasian continent. In the end, Li Yu established an empire spanning tens of millions of li, a vast Han empire straddling Eurasia, where the sun never set, achieving what no one had done before and what none would achieve after an immortal and everlasting legacy. From a discarded prince of Chang'an to an eternal emperor commanding awe across the world, Li Yu, with his unyielding pride, wrote an eternal legend for the Han people.